The more that I read this title, the more I'm just mystified. Pathetic loser borrows $450,000 to date college girls and a bunch of cars. Oh God. Not another one where they just spend it all on cars. Yeah, I'm gonna like this before I forget. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Consider joining the Rat Pack over here and being a follower on Twitch to do these live. That could be fun.
I had an RDR8
What is
and I
this?
lost it.
Someone that has a
Is he
lot of
gonna
debt to pay
cry?
off and is about to get a car repo because the payments are too high.
Afternoon. Looks outside and remember he's West Coast. I mean, I'm not in the afternoon yet here, but you know what I mean.
You seem like someone that is trying to act rich.
I try to sell it so that I can fund the business.
So
Oh boy,
why?
not one of those. Fake
I
it
mean,
till
it
you
was
make
my
it.
first time doing it.
And
with
you
that much.
allowed as a first time to borrow 230? What the fuck is happening?
Oh God.
So
I don't find it very
Also, hey,
funny. That's
Spoon.
an insane amount of debt. This is a fucking mortgage.
Oh
Hi, my name is
God.
Jose. I am 30 years old and I am based out of San Antonio. This is financial audit.
Okay.
Thanks for coming up from San Antonio. What do you do for a living?
It's
And
like
I
11 for you?
kind of
Well, I'm a central girl, so it's 10 over here.
have
So it's
some
still
information
basically
on that
morning,
based
but
on
still.
loans for businesses. But what do you do for a living?
So I am a general manager at a roofing company.
Okay.
Okay, and what do you make in this position?
Base pay is 20,000 a year, but
That's it?
commissions wise,
Okay,
I made
thank God.
176K last year.
Okay, so it's mainly commission based. Wait, that's your income? That's really freaking good. Holy cow. 196,000? So it's gonna be another high earner. Let's remember those that had their lives completely changed from 9/11, yeah. Ugh.
Okay, how do you get the commissions?
Selling roofs, managing teams. Yeah, just knowing how to sell, hyping people up, being a manager, getting overrides from the entire office.
How many hours a week are you working?
I mean, I don't really keep track. I just do I don't know, 7 days a week, I guess, pretty much.
7 days a week.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, total income. I only have VA benefits coming in.
Oh, so that's complete.
I have feelings on trying to love everyone, even those with odd beliefs who don't agree with. Yeah, that's fair. It can be hard, but we're still called to do it. Yeah, a salesman who apparently borrows a bunch of money to date college girls, but we'll see. It sounds more like he's a fake it till you make it business guy.
Completely separate.
I have no other income coming in though.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be my income for that, and then the VA would be the.
Well, right.
Oh, is he another veteran? If or is he just related to one? If he is a veteran, then I guess thank you for your service.
I saw nothing else come in other than the VA in your statements.
In my statements, I thought I told you guys I mean, I showed you my statements for the bank statements and everything, and then all of that was on there.
There's no payroll. How do you get paid? What do you get paid through?
1099. ADP.
Do you through ADP?
But,
Yeah.
okay.
By check? Physical?
No, direct deposit. It's in the bank statements.
We'll look.
Yeah, it's in
We
the bank
didn't
statements.
see him. Which bank?
Bank of America.
Okay. I'm taking an extra look right now, but we only had VA benefits of $3,700 coming in. So what'd you serve?
I was in the Army.
Okay, and
Okay.
what are the benefits?
So
Thank you for your service.
100% disability, you get.
Why do you have 100% disability?
I get panic attacks. I
Oh,
have
okay.
knee issues, lower back issues, shoulder issues. Just
What do those other ones stem from?
I had some issues in the military. I had a man, you're about to, but I mean, I wasn't expecting this.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Ask about anything. So I want to know because almost
Bank of
every
America,
veteran
there's
that
the
has come on
problem.
the show.
I'm not too familiar with Bank of America. I mainly just know who to avoid is like Wells Fargo. So I'll be right back. I forgot to grab my blankie. Okay, I got it. I get cold really, really easily, and I forgot to get my blanket. Okay, we're good. So, do we have mental health here? No. Okay. I don't think so.
Joe has essentially some form of disability. It almost
Well-
feels like, is there anyone that doesn't?
So I didn't deploy. Right? I didn't deploy. Mine
Okay.
came
Oh, okay.
from I'm just gonna say abuse.
Oh God.
Yeah, I used to be 120 pounds when I was in the military.
Well, how heavy are you now?
200.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm a bodybuilder now, so
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
lot bigger, and I learned how to fight, all this other
oh
stuff.
yeah,
But
you could kick him out.
I would never. But essentially, at the time, I was a little bit under
Yeah.
120 pounds, so I was very easily taken advantage of.
I'm sorry, that's
I'll say
horrible.
that. So
No, that's
Oh
horrible.
God.
it is what it is. It's fine.
Like
It's not-
I knew that happened with like the female ones, but I shouldn't be surprised. That also happens with male soldiers. If it's just the type of people who take advantage of people in general. So that really sucks.
It's not fine, but I appreciate your honesty, and that's
Tons of people are getting 100% permanent disability checks from the military. Not saying they don't deserve it. It just feels more common now. Yeah, no. It seems like almost everyone military. Well, not almost everyone military here, but there's a lot of the military people who come on here who seem to have the disability check, even if they didn't deploy. This guy, I understand why, but like that one like incel guy who was kind of slimy. He's not I don't understand his as much. Yeah, that sucks for him with what happened to him and then the army. Is this older guy creeping on younger girls in hopes to be a splendid daddy? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. It seems like it's more like fake it till you make it businessman. So, and it seems like he might like cars, but I'm not sure yet.
up.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you're getting help for that.
Also, hi
It
Countess.
is what it is. Honestly,
Thanks for stopping by.
Like it's just it happens. Things happen. It is what it is. If
Sure.
I stay stuck there, then I don't move forward. And I don't
Are
do
we
what
in therapy?
No, I'm not in therapy. No. No.
Any reason?
I try to avoid people as much as possible before.
Dude, I'm sorry, but after you went through, and if you're having panic attacks, it might be a good idea to go to therapy. I'm just saying. Oh, Casey Jones was a paper pusher that probably gamed the system. Yeah.
I'm very antisocial. Like
Okay.
even here, I'm just sitting here like shaking and
Oh,
stuff for no
yeah.
reason. Like it's just.
Okay.
It just comes from it. That doesn't stop me from doing leadership skills when I need to, and I can switch
Yeah.
that. I
Okay.
can like turn that on.
How many
and
people
off.
do you work with in this job?
About 15, 20.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's a general manager, so he has to work with people for sure.
So we had an online banking transfer from another checking account come in 3,737 into your
would be
Bank
the
of America.
military. Yeah, that would be the military.
We have nothing else.
I can. Okay, well, I
We've
can definitely pull that
scoured
set up
and
for
we've
you.
looked and we've controlled F and everything.
There's no way.
Huh.
You got somebody that needs some glasses back there because it's.
I guess, and we all have them. We're nerds.
Yeah.
But
If I pull up that same checking account, it'll say in the last 12 months this amount has been deposited in that same one.
okay, does it say deposited from where or just deposited
no, it
in
just
general?
it just says deposited in general.
Interesting.
My producer almost wants me to pull. Well, he wants me to pull out the statement to shove it in your face because he spends so much time on it. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
That's
The
not
thing
making
that
fun of Noah, is
interests
it?
me the most is, I mean, we have a business loan of $232,351.
Oh
That's just
You're
god.
working as a general manager, so. Well, are you doing okay? You're picking at
Oh,
yourself.
I'm good. I'm telling you, it's one of those
Little
things.
nervous?
I'm fine. It's just keep going.
Okay. I want to make sure you're good. Yeah, $232,351
Yeah. So yeah, I
of a business loan,
yeah,
and
business
doesn't sound like you're working in this business.
So
White knuckling panic attacks is a recipe for disaster. He can lead right now, but eventually his body will shut that down too. Yeah. I generally I'm not the go to therapy people, but this is like a legit you need to go to therapy, I think. Oh, you've dealt with panic attacks? I'm sorry to hear that, Spoon.
truth be told, my issues got in the way of it.
The issues that we discussed.
Yeah.
Okay.
it got in the way of it, and I found myself hiding at home a lot, too much.
Another reason, dude. Please get some
Was it
help.
like a phobia?
I know it's hard to deal with. You've been through a lot, but you gotta confront
My
it
to-do
to grow.
list used to look like this. A jumbled mess, projects back to back, and I would waste so much.
Almost.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
difficult.
if whenever I need to get out of it, I can, but I would stay at home as much as possible and just stay away from all of it as much as I could, not realizing, you know, how bad things were getting, because in like the business side of things, you don't really see profit margins and stuff for like 3 months down the line, right? So when you catch something, it's kind
Fair
of too late,
enough.
and then when you try to fix
Maybe.
something, it'll still take another.
Well, you should be keeping records. That's your cost accounting skills. That's my general question. I feel like you should have some idea. I don't know.
3 months on top of that to try to fix it. So it just became like a huge snowball effect that just kind of, yeah.
So where is whatever that was now?
Well, you know, I spent it trying to, you know, fix the business. So
Also, what is the business?
So how was the money that you borrowed reinvested into the business? So that's a lot of money, $232,351.
Yeah.
Where did that go? What's the business?
So the business is in construction. It's completely separate
Okay.
from my main job. That was done with a partner of mine, which
Really? So there's a
Interesting.
partnership involved as well.
yes, he fronted the money for that business.
So more money on top
Huh?
of the 232.
Yeah, so he fronted
much?
he fronted $70K up front of his own money.
Construction.
Um
Why'd you guys need? So you weren't
Right.
funding the construction through the orders of the construction project through the contracting projects.
yeah, it was, I mean,
Is
I
it the
kept my-
buy-in cost of the equipment? Maybe? I don't know. You know, I never knew that apparently I had anxiety attacks until I explained my feeling of impending doom to my sister, and she told me what that was. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't had them as bad. It was mainly it was worse in school. Now I'm mainly okay. That sounds like a procedural issue. 6 month of blind books is crazy. Yeah. Pro, I can't read. And yeah, it's important for self-care there, yeah.
my main job completely separate from the
No,
business.
no. I'm talking about in this business. If there was a project, did you guys charge nothing up front?
So
Because it sounds
it's
like you were
insurance
just funding
work.
everything.
So it's insurance
mean-
work. So a lot of money.
It's different than like he like has straight up panic attacks. So it's like another level. Yeah, no, yeah. With panic attacks, you think you're having like a heart attack or something. Like your whole body's going against you when you're having a panic attack. Like with anxiety attacks, it's mainly your mind, and I sometimes like some trouble breathing, if I remember correctly. But in general, panic attacks is a different thing. Yeah, because Spoon was saying his first panic attack, he went to the hospital thinking he was having a heart attack or a stroke or something.
Was lost in the process from the sales managers not doing their job properly, and me on top of that not managing properly in that
Over
area.
how long were you not
Over a
managing
span of about
properly?
a year.
A year?
yeah.
This much debt in a year?
Yeah. So
Oof.
it was pretty bad. So essentially, the
You're 61 days late
Oh no.
and over.
Oh,
What are you
God.
doing?
So with
What the
insurance,
fuck is happening?
so with
I don't find it very funny. That's an insane amount of
it's
debt. This is a
nervous
fucking
laugh.
mortgage.
It's a nervous laugh. It's a nervous
Yeah.
laugh.
It's a cope laugh.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
This is
okay.
but this
I'm
is a
coping.
this is
I
a
mean, yeah, of course it's cope. Oh, so let me put that there. I also told my doctor I can't have panic attacks because I'm a grown man. When did you say that, Spoon? I'm assuming you learned about that since then, but that's interesting. But what was that time period in the Spoon life cycle?
that's a mortgage, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So as many of you know, there a lot of accountable apps lately, and
So how
same
That
way
one was long.
it has helped me. Now let's get back to the
Toothpaste
episode.
opinion. Oof.
So how it
No.
works is with insurance deals, let's say you have, $10,000, right? Insurance will only give you about
26 or
20% of the
27?
entire thing up front. Now,
Okay.
grab that 10 and multiply it by 2 or 3.
In a
right?
project,
Yeah, per project,
cost
right?
$200,000.
No, it's like 20, right? It's like
Okay, then
20.
what I still don't understand the
So,
230 allocated.
Within 10 projects, you're at
Oh,
200K.
yeah.
Within 10 projects.
Well, you're doing
So
10 at the
Yeah,
same
that
time, because if you're completing some of the other
I could see
projects,
that
you get the
being
rest.
another
that's not
trigger.
how it works, unfortunately. I wish
Then
that's how
describe.
it works. So essentially how it works is you get paid a certain amount up front. So it is, if the job is, 20K,
yeah.
sometimes they
Yeah,
only give you
upfront.
2K up front out of that 20,000.
Up front.
But you still have to, yes,
Yeah, and
2,000
you
out of
decide on the prices that you know that you can operate with. If you're asking for too much for too little up front, isn't that a you problem? What?
20,000.
When you're done, then what?
Then after we're done, then we have to tell the homeowner, hey, tell your insurance the job is
Yes.
done, and then insurance, will give you the rest.
Well, there you go. You weren't doing
Okay.
10 at the same time.
The problem is homeowners stopped answering the phones, or they would keep
There
the
has to be
checks.
some legal ramifications you
There
can
is.
pursue.
It's called insurance fraud, and I have about 17 homeowners being sued at the moment.
How are you finding that? Okay.
Credit cards.
First of
17?
all,
Yeah.
Maybe you need a vet. Okay, so it seems like we need a customer vetting process that's a little bit more stringent. Like 17 out of how many customers? What's that percentage?
that seems like a lot
It
over
is
the
a
course of a year. And if it is so common that you've been able to stack up 17 in just the course of a year, then every contractor in the world
Yeah, no,
would essentially be
that is
suing.
insane. 17%. It's got or 17. It's probably a higher percent. But yeah, he needs to do a better vetting. Oh, and start taking 50% up front. Yeah. No, that would probably that would definitely make him safer.
Basically 17 homeowners a year for insurance fraud.
Mhm.
Because that seems like a beyond significant amount of, unless you were just irresponsible and horrible at communication, which contractors are known for in general.
Mhm.
I mean,
the
yeah,
communication
contractors
part,
just don't have the
but
best.
I
It's what you did. Oh, with the 50%. Okay. For a second there, I thought you were talking about Katz's favorite activity. Okay. So you just did 50% up front when you installed solar.
don't know. It seems like you're well above the norm,
Mhm.
or else everyone else
So
would be suffering this. And there's a lot of contractors.
There is a mix
30%, but same idea. Yeah.
of a lot of things that went south. That's just
Because he was
one
doing like, what was it, 10%? Which might not be enough.
of the things that went south, along with I would probably bring up like 5 other things.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from
At
National
least
Debt
this one
Relief.
makes sense for this
How
How much
channel.
is OD
Okay.
right now?
Pay a certain. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, you. Oh gosh. Okay, guys.
130,000
I mean,
well,
that's a strategy, Cats, but I think you need to know how to install them again.
But that
right now.
that covers half of this.
Yes.
So
that's right.
so what else then?
So I had a manager that was pushing jobs through that were unprofitable and that were profitable, so that he would hit his monthly quotes, so that he
Quotes.
would get bonuses. Right.
Bonuses from you.
Yes. From
Huh.
from the company.
Well, when did you start learning that? Because that's something you should be able to see if you're doing your books.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it was my first time doing it, so I wasn't
time
doing
doing
very
what?
good. Like running a bit.
Yeah, worked on a roof a little. Oof. Yeah. You brought that up before, but I don't know if that's the same as installing solar panels. I know that you're on a roof, but still. Also, it seems like this guy's biggest. Also, YouTube is a resource fair. You just gotta be careful up there. But I guess you've got that part covered with your roof experience. But I feel like this guy's biggest weakness here is he doesn't know his business numbers, which is something you definitely need to know, especially in the early phases where it definitely is going to be tight.
Business like that.
And
with
you
that much.
allowed as a first time to borrow 230?
Well, not me, but the company that I can get the materials and stuff from.
Oh wait. This is a loan
Okay,
to the
backup. Well, what sucks is the panels are cheap, backup batteries and stuff is the expensive stuff. Yeah.
materials company itself, like an internal
Yes.
loan.
So essentially, I have different loans. One, I have the SBA loan.
Well, it's probably good that the panels are cheap because what if, like, I imagine that they don't stand up to hail that great, so hopefully it's easy to replace them without too much cost. Yeah, he definitely needs to know his numbers for sure.
Materials and stuff from.
Do I
Oh,
have?
wait.
Doesn't know their numbers.
This is a loan to the materials company itself, like an internal
Yes.
loan.
So essentially, I have different loans.
I feel
One,
like
I
this
have the
card is like
SBA loan,
sabotaging me.
right? So that's right there is like 130,000.
This is so.
Then I
This
have
is gonna be hard.
the construction
Oh
company
no,
that gives us our
there's don't know their
materials, which
numbers.
is like
Okay, I'm just blind.
230,000 on top of that, and then I have some other stuff as well that just adds to it.
So this is all in material costs. This 230.
Yeah, it's all material cost.
Did you
That's
need
all
all of the
material.
And you guys were
material?
taking a lot at a loss so that he could hit his bonus quota.
Yes, the problem was I
So-
wasn't realizing that.
Oh,
Oh
it has to be like
God, this is
half.
why you need to know your
Yeah.
numbers.
And then the other half, they just weren't. They were just committing insurance fraud.
Yeah, so I have actually just had a couple people served this week about it. So it's
So-
Oh
just,
God.
Using 4 different sources from National Insurance Crime, and a contracting research site in the field that you were in specifically, and a law site as well. It's very uncommon that roofing contractors have to take illegal action against homeowners for this.
He's not a roofer.
So there has to
he's
be more than they
construction.
were just around.
so there, I mean, again, there's still
But
more
still.
to it on top of that. So on top of this are out the door
I mean,
expenses.
his regular job is a roofing general manager, but his side business thing is just construction. I'm not sure what specifically.
Were 20,000 a month, like just to operate, just our operating expenses. When you look at a job, let's say
Yeah.
100K, our profit margins was really low, about 25%.
Percent?
Yeah, about 25%
Okay.
profit
Well, I
margins.
mean,
Maybe
we were
look into
talking in
different
the world of
jobs.
hundreds of thousands, though. It's not the worst.
But remember, so let's say you have 20K just to break even, right?
No, I understand.
100K, you're only gonna get 25,000, but you only get what was it? 20% of that 100K up front.
Well, especially when you're
So-
completely mismanaging the finances and
Yeah.
having
Yeah,
bonus
that seems
structures
like the
that don't
biggest
make
issue
sense.
here.
So it's if after 4 months you collect 25K out of that 100K,
Mhm.
but per month you have to spend 20,000 in expenses.
Mhm.
Yeah,
you would need a lot
fall
of
behind
startup
really,
capital,
really
but
bad.
you did get
Oof.
70,000 to start.
How did you get approved for this? What was your business plan? How did you get approved for this loan? Because don't you need to have a decently detailed business plan to get a big old chunky loan like that one?
Start.
No,
Yeah.
that was just to that was
I really
just
hope
to
it's
make
not
it-
like
it's
high
almost like
interest.
funding purchase orders. It's
So it
kinda
was
like,
a franchise. So it was a
This was a
construction franchise.
franchise?
Yeah,
So
because
So
you have 50K up front. Yeah, I feel like it's just the way that this guy's structuring it, or maybe the jobs that he's trying to get. Because maybe there's other ones that are more lucrative that maybe he should do instead. I don't know.
I got yeah. So they required me, I had to get the SBA loan for 130K just to pay the franchise, and then we had to pay $70,000 up front just to
Oh,
get
it's a
the
franchise?
And then on top of
What
that,
is
they
it?
wanted 6%
Well, they
monthly of
probably won't
our
tell us.
gross revenue, of the gross on top of that.
As a content creator,
Okay.
I constantly work across multiple platforms.
So it's a-
email, social media,
It's some
posts,
type of
scripts
construction franchise.
So it was a very, very, very.
how does any franchise survive then in this?
That's the thing right now, and I can't disclose the specific companies or anything like that. But out of 8 Texas branches, 6 have failed, and I'm one of them.
Wow.
And they were wondering why, and now they're being sued by a lot of other
Oh boy.
business owners.
Should build gazebos. Got quotes for them in G's. I need to learn how to make the fancy ones. Yeah, no, I imagine that gazebos are pretty expensive because they're like specialty.
So
But you've transferred those skills.
The thing about gazebos, they just end up being wasp houses most of the time. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, carpentry can be a very nice business if you're good at it. Yeah. It's really cool when people are skilled in that. I had a family friend who made me like a super epic chair when I was little. And then some douchebag at a Halloween party broke it.
I guess.
Yes,
and
I
learning
definitely have.
lessons.
Yes,
That
I
chair was like 10 years old when they broke it. It was built really well.
definitely have, for sure. I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have now if I hadn't gone through that, which now I can go in the future and turn it into something else or redo it myself without having a franchise.
All right, so materials $232,351,003. What's the interest rate? Do you know?
It's pretty high. It's like 12%.
Oh, boy.
On 232,000.
Yeah.
Fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
Looks like you owe like 10,000 a month.
I did a little framing for homes, but not much else. But I can learn. I have wrench skills, yeah.
Yeah. So
But you just haven't paid that for.
now let's
10
backtrack
months?
a little bit.
Oh,
Now
boy.
let's say let's
Alright.
make this worse, right? I'm gonna.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Let's make this worse, right?
Sure.
It's even worse?
Let's say we have
How?
reps that are selling, and then you have a bad month, right? Let's say you need a break even at 20K
Reps that
profit
are
a month,
selling. What do
right?
you mean?
So obviously you have reps
in that.
in the
past
construction
business.
industry.
Okay,
Yes, in the
reps
construction industry.
okay,
Let's say the reps
gotcha.
are selling things, right? But reps in just the the office, the business itself isn't selling as much construction as it should
Oh,
to
boy.
break even. Well, now next month you need to make
Yeah, no, for
26.
sure. That does. I don't think he's gonna turn this around. He needs to get out for sure.
$6,000 in profit to cover the previous month's losses.
Okay.
Well, what happens when you have 3 months back to back, and now you know
Yeah,
for a
it's a
fact
failing
you-
business.
exactly now you can't have.
Yeah, no, it
it's-
sounds like
What
a
are you trying to
nightmare.
say?
What I'm trying to say is,
And as it
before
continues to spiral, it's just gonna be getting worse and worse in debt. But hopefully, how it's structured, it's not personal debt. So we'll see what this looks like.
you have to hit 150K a month in sales to break even and make some money. Well, if you have one bad month, now the next month you have to hit 175.
No, obviously,
then
and
to
that's
break
why a
Okay.
lot of businesses
Yeah.
they again need startup costs. It takes a while for it to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
just month over month making profits like that. So
Yeah.
there are months that are kind of like a loss leader almost
Yeah.
for the sake of the business. Like that's not uncommon.
Yeah. So within the first year, we
But yeah, but you guys were funding it via horrendous debt.
yeah.
Yeah, already has a SBA loan, which is basically personal debt. Yeah, true.
And then you just couldn't keep up with your minimum monthly payments instead of like an investment into the company
Mm-hmm.
or taking on smaller scale projects to start instead of trying to start so big. That it was one
Is it just
year.
this business
and
that
you
screwed
had-
him?
How many reps?
So what does this
About
have
15,
to
about
do with
15 per
college
month,
girls?
usually.
I think you just started too big.
Yeah.
Probably,
You
yeah.
went into a business that required having like almost hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in and out of it constantly with
Yeah.
nothing and no ability to sustain that. Because even still, if you're doing a heavy investment month for whatever reason,
Really?
for big payouts in a couple months, okay, maybe you're taking a loss for that month. But a business that is coming
Sure.
in to be successful would have what is
Reserve?
necessary to weather a year
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need cash reserve
of
type
like
stuff.
solid losses.
Yeah. No,
So it's just-
we did not.
and
start
then
off with
just a
financial
horrendous bad debt. to
Oof.
start. Okay, what do you think your financial situation is overall for you? 0 to 10, 10 being the best, 0 being the worst.
Personal or business? I feel like those.
You
are
in
two
general,
different
because this
things.
is still tied to you, right?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
The problem
there you
is
go.
whenever
So
we
you.
started it, I tied my personal
So you
name,
then.
personal guarantee. So now it's affecting me personally.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I would probably say like a 4 out of 10, maybe 5.
Okay, that's probably too high. I'm going for it. I'm ambitious. I'll take this away if he ends up close, but for now, build slow, move at the speed you can maintain, hopefully with little or no debt. Yeah, the 4 out of 10. I'm pretty sure that that's too high. Well, we'll see. We did have someone with a 3.5 lately, so we'll see. Yeah.
5, and I'm only saying that just
in the middle, just
yeah.
straight down
Yeah.
the middle.
I'm gonna say
Even though you
middle
have
because I'm good.
a failed business that you still owe $232,000 at 12%
Yeah.
on, that you are behind 9 to 12 months. Okay, great. If you want your Hammer financial score,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
free.
we're-
Link in the
I'm
description
going
below.
with
Also,
rates
if you have
score way
interesting
too high.
stories, for what it's worth, this is at least an interesting story.
Yeah,
Interesting
they did
financial-
have a house retirement. I'm just saying, I say it's possible if I need to take this away. I'm not a complete fraud. I'm just mostly a fraud when it comes to. I'll finagle some numbers to get bingo sometimes. I'll admit it.
situation that we don't get to take a look at often. So I really appreciate that. Feel free to apply to be on the show at calebhammer.com/apply and give the guests some love for being on here. Jose, he's putting his out there, just kind of, that's really brave. So make sure you're giving the guests some love.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe he'll
Why
pull
are we so
through,
late
but
on
I
this?
doubt it.
'Cause, yeah, technically, you wouldn't have any money left over, really, but technically you are making enough to pay this.
Well, we kind of panicked. and,
Wait. What was your equity position?
So he put
Try not to hit the
70K down.
table.
He put 70K
Okay.
down, and I put 0 down. I owned 80% of the business. He owned 20.
Did you say 80? Okay.
Could have $1 million in retirement. I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it.
Yeah, 80. So I owned 80. He owed 20. But he didn't have to do anything besides pay the.
Is he on any of the debts?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. So you feel morally responsible for any of the debts? 20% of it?
He doesn't feel morally responsible for any of it.
Okay.
Besides,
Okay.
Or is he legally?
He
So
feels like he's
He
entitled
doesn't,
to
but
his
he
70K
could.
back.
I mean, theoretically.
Well, it's time to find a new apartment on Zillow.
Shit.
These are all great.
well, he's not. Probably. I mean, I
But
understand he wants it back. I'd want it back.
In my
but-
defense, I lost a lot as well.
What'd you lose? Well,
I
you're in
lost-
debt.
I lost I had a second
Debt?
home that
I
That
tried.
I
I tried to
lost.
figure out how to
Second
say
home?
that.
yeah, I had a second
You
home.
had-
I'm
two
imagining it like the way that Cartman says it, but I can't say it.
Yeah,
Homes?
2 homes. Yeah.
But you couldn't
think-
fund a business.
My stupid way of saying
What
cat
was
is
the
It was
just
his
value of the
idea, not
second
mine.
home?
It was his idea, not
What
mine.
was his idea?
His idea was he had a bunch of money sitting around.
So he just
and,
wanted to invest.
He
He wanted to
do
put it
something
into
with
some
Yeah.
brick and mortar.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the second home worth?
Um.
And you had to foreclose on it?
Yeah.
Oh my!
wait, what? Yeah. Oof. Doesn't feel responsible for the risk, but wants his investment back. Oof. Yeah, that's a great business partner right there.
Something
Into
with
some
it,
brick
yeah.
and mortar.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the second home worth?
Okay, was this his second home? Going back slightly, sorry.
I lost a lot as well.
What'd you lose?
Okay.
Well,
I
you're in
lost-
debt.
I had a second home that I
A
lost.
second home?
Yeah, I had a second home.
Why did you have that? Unless if you were renting it out, I guess. But I always feel like that's risky, doing the renting stuff. Like I know that Caleb really likes that. That's his thing. But I'd never want to do that. It seems like way too much work and way too much risk.
You had 2 homes?
Yeah, 2 homes. Yeah.
But you couldn't fund a business. So, what was the
It was his
value of the
idea, not
second
mine.
home?
It was his idea,
God.
not
What
mine.
was his idea?
It was
His idea
whose
was
idea?
he had a bunch of money sitting around.
So he just wanted to
and,
invest.
he
He wanted to
do
put it
something
into
with
some
it.
brick
Okay.
and mortar.
Yeah.
I hate saying Dave Ramsey is right, but he always says a partnership is the only ship that always sinks. I mean, not all the time, just most of the time. I'm not sure about that, but still, it's a mess.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the second home worth?
Um.
And you had to foreclose
Almost
on it?
always, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my!
So I sold it.
Wait, it's worth how much? Sorry.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What was the second home worth?
Um.
And you had to foreclose on it?
Yeah.
Oh my!
So I sold it to. I didn't get foreclosed. I sold it to try to fund the business, to try to help it.
Oh, you
God.
didn't lose it then, but I
So,
understand.
but I lost-
Yeah. I feel like there's a specific structure where it works because it like law offices generally those are partnerships and those are generally fine. But then again, maybe it's just because I'm just used to seeing like the Lorenz and Lorenz or whatever. It's like crazy amount of advertising.
lost it in
In your head.
and then
Lawyers just have really good boundaries and structure. I mean, if they can't keep themselves safe with their partnership agreement and how they set up their contract, then maybe they're not a good lawyer. Or know their limits and that they should have a specific business lawyer if they're like a different type of lawyer, you know?
on top of that,
What did you sell it for?
Equity wise, it was.
No, what did you sell it for?
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
When was it?
You don't remember?
About a year ago.
How do you not know what you
What's a
sold
year
it for?
ago?
Okay, what did you walk away with?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't walk away with much. It was only like 40K, like 30 or 40K.
Well, that's not horrendous. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Well, how
long
I
did you own it?
guess.
2 years.
Okay, see, that's not horrendous.
Yeah.
Out of all of American history, walking away with 40K after all expenses and everything.
And then I lost
Yeah.
my car. I lost my other car that I had.
Other
I had
car?
an RDR8,
What is
and I
this?
lost it. I try to sell it so that I can fund the business, to help
Oh
it
god. How many cars do you have?
go
You're
up.
like you seem like someone. Is that an expensive watch?
No, it's not. No.
Okay. You seem
Oh,
like someone
God.
that is trying to
Engaging who to become partners with as well is a good test for a lawyer, for sure, yeah.
Act rich.
I feel like part of, or at least with certain types of lawyers, it kind of, there's all different types of, like, areas. Like, it's not like patent law, but for some types of lawyers, if you can't, like, read people, I'm not sure how your lawyer skill is, how your lawyer skills are.
Without an Audi R8.
Yeah, I had an Audi.
How much
R8.
was that? What was the purchase price?
It was 96.
Car
96.
people, is this a nice car?
But come on,
Is it worth it?
crazy. In what world were you able to?
Wait, how much was the car?
What was the purchase price?
It was 96.
I'm gonna punch you, and then
96 for a car. Oof.
you'd kick my ass. But come on, that's crazy. In what world were you able to?
Well,
afford
I was
that?
good before this.
What was
before, like my finances
Before
and
the
stuff was good.
business?
I had
Homes.
two
What's the
ho-
second home? Was it a vacation home?
No, it was in San Antonio as well, and
Like a
I
rental?
and I rented out.
Okay,
I
it was
rented
a
it
rental,
out,
okay.
by the room, so it increases profit margins by about.
Okay, well, you still
200%.
walked away with a profit.
Okay.
Did you pay taxes?
Okay, they
on
tend to
that?
be nice cars.
Yes,
Okay.
I did,
Okay.
but I owed taxes, which is why I owed a bunch of money, and then I don't even get me started.
Oh god, of course he owes taxes too. Good lord. Worth 90K plus? Not, you don't
on,
know.
like
Yeah.
solar panels.
Business taxes? Solar
Yeah.
panels.
On that
What
home.
are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I had solar panels on that home. My profit was going to be about 75 or 70, and then
Honestly, this guy gives me like the impression of I'm a baller. I am a business dude. Everything I do is gonna make me money. And then they have no idea how to run it, and then it all burns down to the ground in a horrific fashion. That's what I'm imagining here with this guy. Especially with like the way he dresses too. He's trying to look all snazzy. I don't know. That's the stereotype I have for him in my head. You can't be a 4 out of 10 with IRS debt. Come on, yeah.
and I owed taxes, and then I owed like apparently whenever I signed for solar panels on that home, they put a lien on my property, and
Oh god.
No.
I didn't know. They told me I didn't have a lien on the property, and I did.
Did you
And I
read
didn't
it?
find out until 2 years later.
Did you
didn't
read the
tell There
agreement?
might be some legal shady.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely gives off fake baller vibes. Yeah.
But also you signed the contract. But then again,
Yeah.
were you led astray? I don't know. There's different things. Did you talk to a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yours, it was 90,000.
Yes.
2023 Audi R8.
No. 2023. It was a 2014 Audi R8.
I was gonna say because
Yeah.
that goes for.
But that was still worth
100,000.
90K?
All right.
Really?
Confession time. My to-do list used
Is
to
that
look
right?
like a jumbled mess. Always late, always
Gen 1.
You see them all over the place, man.
Yeah,
Your
so
finances
I
are-
was doing really good. Honestly, I was doing way better before I even took on this venture, and I highly regret taking the venture. But at
Yeah.
the same time, by taking the venture, I opened up like a lot of skills and,
Well,
and
that's
stuff that I
good.
can
The
use.
thing is, I actually love the idea of people that are.
Yeah, his fault for not reading the solar contract. That's not uncommon for sure. Okay, so I was looking for a sec there, and the R8 is technically the supercar of Audi. Okay. Is it still worth 90K when it's 2014? Does that matter?
Entrepreneur. I'm entrepreneur.
Well, then again, how much was the Dodge Charger again? So it might just be worth that.
You're entrepreneurial. I love the
The
idea.
Hellcat thing. So you need to pay off the solar setup before selling the home. Yeah, because yeah, because that's basically what the lien means. Like, my mom was uh, my mom and her siblings were like selling off their mom's house, and had to make sure that it didn't have liens on it.
idea of trying. It doesn't work. Try again. You're hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt for that. This is following you along. This isn't you just trying something and then you can try the next thing. I don't care that you sold a car, sold a business. People do that in the business world to fund business. Okay, that's you taking a sacrificing something, and you're reinvesting. You're hundreds of thousands.
Charger Hellcat in that video was a 1 of 300 Ghost for 150K. Yeah. So it was also the limited supply. So I don't know. I don't know sports cars. I'm just gonna assume that it's actually worth 90K for now. We'll see.
Of dollars. So, okay, we need to continue going through these documents. I want to hear, though, because obviously it failed. When did you determine it's failed? We're no longer going to borrow money to fund it.
Well, if I'm gonna backtrack back in
Again, more backtracking,
October,
yes.
back in October, yeah, I backtracked a
last
lot.
year.
Yeah,
Does
last
he
year.
even know that he needs to abandon the business? Has he actually abandoned the business? So the R8 might actually retain, if not go up in value after a few more years, because I think Audi does not make the R8 anymore, so it can be investment, but not right now. Oh, interesting.
Back in October of
Well,
last
regardless, he already sold it, so because he had to. So, oh well.
year, I saw a big like downfall, I guess, of sales. We had 3 months back to back with like
Why?
really bad sales.
Why?
Like it's a mixture of a lot of things. It's a mixture of, you know,
I know the Audi sells for 90K. People who like them seem to say great things. Yeah.
people weren't answering doors. We didn't have enough reps at the time. People weren't sticking with
What was your cost to run the business at that time a month?
same thing, 20,000. And then one of those months we only did 20,000 in sales. So like just one of those months
Okay.
alone.
So 3 months back to back.
I mean, you
Yes.
kind of got to
Okay.
be
Yeah, and then I took a
prepared for
loan.
that
Should not
for
be the end of a
the
business, by
beginning.
the way.
Well, I took a loan, and
Oof.
it
Is
was
that the next loan?
Yeah, so I took a $50,000 loan, which I already paid
Oh,
off.
that's not the next
Sorry,
one.
25,
good.
25 or 50.
Okay,
something
so
like
that
that.
funds the month.
So it funded us for a while, and then once January, February, March hit, we did really good. We did pretty good, close to 200,000 every one of those months. But all of that money was used to pay off the loan. That got us.
Yeah, no, you locked yourself in that cycle.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that's why we don't scale a business to where it costs so much until
Oh, okay. It's a great car and it's popular because Iron Man movie had one. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
we are ready to support that for a year of assuming no revenue.
Yeah.
You need a full year's business emergency.
Was it the one where like was it in Endgame where there's just like a freaking long shot of Iron Man just like driving up and coming to, I think it was like the Avengers HQ or something, and it was a freaking long shot just to show how cool the car is, and it pops right up. And there was no reason for that shot to be that long other than to advertise the car. If Tony Stark had one, then I approve. Oof.
fund set aside.
Mhm. Yeah, we didn't have that. We just
Yeah, well,
kinda,
no,
like raw dog. it.
you're
200, 240K per year to run a construction company before materials seems high. I think it includes the materials. I think. Is it the car Spidey tried to drive? Maybe.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
And look what Raw Dog did. You got pregnant with debt.
Yeah,
like
it's-
this is
it's-
what happens, buddy. Pull-out method, my man.
Did
Yeah.
you say pregnant with debt?
Well, eventually you did, but I want to hear about that.
First Iron
What was-
Man
what
movie and
was the
Endgame.
pull
Okay.
out of the business. When did you guys determine? Okay, we're done.
It
Wait,
wasn't-
wow. So we're talking January, February of this year
Mhm.
was successful. This
Yes.
is so recent. Okay, and then
Well, the problem with that is, remember, to get the money back is it takes about 3 to 4, sometimes even 6 months before we even see the profits. From
sure,
that. So
but you
I-
said you used
yeah.
that to pay that towards the debt.
Yeah.
He
So we
needed
were
someone who
neutral
was
at the
actually
time.
good with
well,
numbers.
neutral with the loan that I took on
Or
in
learn
October,
how,
and
please.
I'm still back in
Not
the
the
same
other ones.
spot. Yeah.
Triggers with debt pull out.
Okay,
Oof.
so go on.
So from there, because I was so far behind in this construction business, I was so far behind on everything. I wasn't being able to pay anyone. They pretty much kicked me out of the business, of the franchise. the
what-
You got
construction
kicked
franchise,
out?
The franchise, the business itself.
The business, the
Yes,
overarching business.
yes. The
And they
corporate.
probably usually in franchise agreements there are legal rights where if you know
Yeah.
based on performance they
The
can
very least.
it
At the
was-
very least, he needs an Excel nerd. Preferably a professional one, like an accountant.
It was one of their
over.
partners, so
Yeah.
I owed money to their partners, and you're not supposed
Oh
to
my
fall
gosh,
behind.
you owed money everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I
boy.
mean that's a 230. That was their partner, which is they're
The construction material company was their partner.
Yes, their partner with them.
So they have people
Huh.
start the franchise and then buy from them.
Yes.
That
all their business
sounds
Yes.
shady.
So because they're
Oh God, cats! Why?
partnered with them.
I guess well McDonald's kind of does that in a way. So it's not.
Yeah. So
It
because
still sounds weird, but
because they were partnered
does
with them,
sound
and we owed
weird.
them money, and we owed way too much money, and they knew we weren't going to be able to pay it back. They gave us the notice of,
I
hey,
mean,
you
in
have
theory,
30
it could benefit you if they have better costs for it, but I don't know. I don't know. It almost sounds MLM-y of you have to buy into their other thing to be able to sell. I don't know,
days to pay back $230,000, or you're.
but I don't
or
know
we're
the
shutting your
exact
branch
structure,
down.
so I can't
Yeah.
really
Why
comment.
didn't you
So-
sell your first house?
Mm.
And I'm glad you didn't. I think, but
Well, that's my primary. My primary is
well, yes,
protected.
yeah, no, but why didn't you?
Okay.
Yes, I'm just saying, why didn't you try to come up with the funding via?
Because at that point I knew it
another
wasn't going to
loan?
work out.
Okay, good.
Okay, he does know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
thank
that's
God.
fair. I'm glad you didn't get into like any kind of sunk loss type of mindset.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sunk
so what is
cost.
this next one that
The
is
sunk cost fallacy.
at current balance of 149,955? We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars
Oh,
in debt here.
that's the
Usually we're
SBA
talking
loan.
Tom Brady is trying to track down our Hertz customer.
Yeah.
Looks like I just missed her. She's a Hertz Gold Plus Rewards member.
10.
That's the
I'll read this one, I guess. Look, my fraud baby needs to be made somehow, and my AI waifu isn't organic. Okay.
SBA loan. That was given directly to the franchise to open up the business.
So this is the initial.
Mhm.
So you started going in with that heavily.
Yeah, SBA.
And a lot of people do open with an SBA loan. A lot of people do. It's not uncommon. A lot of businesses, a lot of small businesses, but it's
Yeah, so right off
not
the bat.
how I'd go.
Yeah, so right off the
Yeah.
bat with the SBA loan,
That's fair.
right off the bat, I think that was like 2,000 something a month that we had to pay for that. But then I, found out that it was like an increasing depth as well. That if we don't pay off, it would.
I don't know if I want to read that one, Spoon. Holy shit. What? What?
Slowly start increasing in the amount of payments.
You
that we
mean
have
if
to
you
make.
don't pay it off, is that what you said?
Yeah, if
Well,
I
no,
don't.
if you don't pay it off, it would go.
So for example, at
So
first
it starts lower and it goes
starts lower
higher
and then it
to
starts
give
going
you
higher.
chance for the business to get off the ground. So it's an accelerated loan.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Well,
read that.
It is $70,000 less than you took out. You took out 220. It is
Just let it linger.
149. Are you paying on this?
Yeah.
I stopped paying on it
I have a horrific image in my mind. Thank
because
you.
there's no business.
Thank you for
I
that,
stopped paying.
Spoon.
Well, yeah, but it is money you owe.
Yeah.
I now just want to
So
wrap up
why
the fictional
aren't you
baby.
paying?
I'm trying
And
to
save
figure
it from
out
the
what the
dumpster.
next move is and what
The
I have
next
to do.
move.
What I have to do.
Okay.
So right now, I've been looking for like jobs and things like that on the personal side, obviously, because business is no more. So right now, I'm trying to get a different job that pays more, which I've had success with. So
So you're trying to get a different job right now. Moving up from your 176. Where are you going?
so same thing in the roofing industry.
Sure.
And
we're done
I
with-
have a couple job offers already in
Okay,
mind that
sure.
pay a lot more than
What's a
what I was
lot more?
paying.
What are you gonna make?
Well, my base pay for this business was 20K,
Yeah.
and I have
Yeah,
a
but
couple
he
offers for
just
50K base. And
seems
then
like
I
it
have
is.
one
It seems like it should now. God,
for $80,000.
this is gonna go
base
for a
Yeah,
pay.
but
while,
how's the
isn't it?
commission though? Because you're at
Uh,
176.
The
right now.
commission is way better, and it would be for a regional manager position.
Wow.
Essentially overlooking all of Texas.
Okay. Well, $2,232 a month. What's the interest rate on this?
Take your AI waifu to prom. Is that better or worse than Chris Chan bringing his mom to prom? I mean, a fraud baby, in theory, could be like the people saying, "Oh, I'm your surrogate," when they weren't like actually pregnant, or they promised the baby to someone else, or they just can't, or they're just playing to keep the baby, and you pay for all their stuff and give them money, and then they don't give you the baby. So that could be a fraud baby. Of course, it's not the baby's fault, but still.
On which one?
SBA.
I'm not sure. I have no idea on that one.
Neither am I.
I just know the payments are like $2,000 a month or something.
$2,232.91. Yes. So you sold your car.
Better only because of the way that Chris's story ends. Oh yeah, because oh god, his mom. Oh god. Oopsies.
To pay for the business. Now, San Antonio, it's not necessarily a car, or it's not necessarily a public transportation city. Definitely got to have the cars on the highway. Do you have a car?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
he
have
slept
other,
with his
I
prom
have other
date. Oof.
cars.
Other cars?
Cars, yeah. I
You have
other
all this,
cars.
and you have cars. What do you have?
Well, I have a car that's completely paid off.
What?
I was advised not to sell it by my lawyer, so I'm not gonna sell it. I have a Porsche that's paid off.
You talked to your
fully.
wait.
Yeah.
Wait, is
Oh,
that in
boy.
the episode or
What?
wait? What?
Yeah. So I have a car, right?
That your lawyer told you not to tell me.
No, not to tell you, not to sell it, not not
Okay.
to sell it.
Oh,
To,
why?
He told me to hold it for a year in case I
Why?
want to do, bankruptcy. So he said hold it for a
Okay.
year.
Okay. So what?
Oh, boy.
Porsche? How much is it worth?
So it's
course
worth
he has a
about
Porsche.
$43K. It's nothing crazy. It's
Don't take financial advice from your lawyer. I mean, he probably wants him to do the bankruptcy so that he can get paid for it. I don't know. No, if the baby is a fraud baby, then the baby is at full fault. No, they don't. They didn't know. It's not their fault. What are the cops going to do? Arrest the baby? Better not.
It's a Porsche 2019 Cayman 718.
Sure. Okay.
And then
Living like you're rich.
and then the other one is
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Tesla Model Y. But that one I definitely want to get rid of for sure.
Yeah, he's trying to look rich with all these cars. Oh God. He's not close to bankrupt if he works. Yeah, he makes 196K. So I don't know.
Do you owe on it?
Yeah, I owe a lot on that.
I don't think I have a statement for that.
Yeah, I believe I gave that to them or showed them how much I owed.
So
them.
that income could probably help.
Now, legitimately, guys, I believe that everyone in your life, and we know
3K. The plan.
Actually take control of your future. Don't wait. Don't let this opportunity pass you.
So the plan, I spoke to my lawyer and I told him what the plan was on it. And
20 years jail, go to baby prison. Baby prison just makes me think of when Megamind ended up in prison and no one just let him out of the prison. He's got 3-ish years of hard work better than 10 years of heck, yeah. Because bankruptcy is generally not the best option.
What's your tone?
Essentially, for the 2023 Model Y, whenever it first came out, it was about 53K.
Yeah.
And then Elon Musk kind of shot all of his prices down.
Yes.
And now the same exact car is like 30K. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I was planning on doing was
Megamind was also your first thought with baby prison?
because I use that for work and I use it for tax write-offs because, electric, and then I just connect it to my house so I can write off my electricity. Essentially,
Not
the
all
plan.
of your electricity.
Well,
Huh?
you know what I'm trying to say.
The percentage
Essentially,
associated with
maybe,
the
I
business?
don't know.
get another one. This literally the same thing, same year, same even lower miles, except for 28,000, 30,000, and then let them take that other one.
Let them
Huh?
take that other one.
Yeah, let them take the
Repo?
Yeah, repo that one. Yeah.
Why?
What are you? Do you have any responsibility or like morals of borrowing in your life?
You're planning on
Why?
repo?
It's
What the
Tesla.
hell? Exactly what I meant when I said baby prison. Oof. EVs are new tech, so the price isn't going to be stable. That's fair.
It's fine.
It's
They'll be
Tesla.
fine. They'll be fine. They'll be all right.
They'll be all right. They barely just started
God.
making a profit like a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, but even still, that's not what it's about. It's the fact that
It's about that you
It
signed
just-
up for it and you're
the way
responsible
you're
for
living
it.
life is just like you borrow debt, then you never pay it. It's just so weird.
Well, I mean, I've
It's
never been
very
in this
different than-
position. I've never actually been in this position, so it's
but
all
you
new to me.
are, and you're
Yeah.
doing it still now. That's your
Yeah.
action that you're gonna do. Get a $30,000 Model Y.
Yeah.
And even by the way, I'm surprised your tax guy didn't recommend like a Model X or something because you get because it's a certain weight class that you get to write off like a lot.
Oh.
But
Yeah, but the Model X
Oh,
is
yeah.
also
Because there's like, I forgot there's EV tax benefits. I forgot about that. Get them prisoners to raise the baby and get into the status of a fraud man. Oof. Oof. Dude's going to have like 3 bankruptcies by 50 at this rate? Maybe.
a lot more
it
expensive.
is a lot more expensive.
So I don't want
as
to do
well.
that. Because right now for the Model Y23, which the loan is 52K, I pay $100 a month for.
I used to spend dozens of hours every single week proofreading. I was constantly fixing run-on sentences, unclear sentences.
Model 3.
The Model Y, right, that I got in 23.
So you have a loan, you're gonna get a repo. You're still gonna owe money on it though, because they're gonna sell it. You're gonna owe the difference.
Yeah. I haven't gotten that far yet. So
What do you mean?
I'm
That's
still
a
thinking.
pretty
Did you not
important
think
part
about
of the
that?
process.
I'm still thinking of what to do, right?
Well, there
Oh,
you go.
Either way,
God.
though, I still need to get rid of that Model Y and replace it with something else because I
Could
can't.
you sell it?
I can't work in
Wait.
roofing with a
Get something else? Then sell the Porsche if you're not going to use it. What are you talking about? He's too good for the Model 3?
Porsche. So
Uh-huh.
I need to either
Why do
get
you
a
need
truck
to get rid of the Y though?
because of how much it costs. It costs $800 a month, and on top of that, Elon
Why
purposely
aren't
shut
you
down
trying
the
to-
prices on the car.
Oh, it's the cheap one. Okay, got it. Oh, is he going to blame Elon now? What? I know that people don't like Elon sometimes, but how is Elon responsible for your car debt? Tell me.
So I need to either
Why do
get
you
a
need
truck
to get rid of the Y though?
because of how much it costs. It costs $800 a month, and on top of that, Elon
Why
purposely
aren't you
shut
trying
down the
to-
prices on the car. So
Okay.
How much is
So-
owed on it still?
You like your cars to have a natural vroom vroom noise instead of having to have like the little speakers go vroom vroom? Because if people want nice cars, they generally want the vroom vroom noise.
Like 50,000, 49
Charger Canyon Devil?
When did you get this?
last year.
Oh my. This has been a weird year for you.
Yes, it has. So either I need to get a cheaper one or cheaper older one or a truck
Why don't you
instead.
sell your Porsche and pay it off?
Why?
Because I can't
do-
sell my Porsche.
Oh, well,
Why
your
not?
lawyer doesn't want you to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't sell it. I would, and I would do that, and I would split it into two lower cars or get a much cheaper car and then use the money on
Why can't you sell it? Why did your lawyer tell you not to sell that for bankruptcy? I'm not understanding. Not sure if that's the name.
to invest or pay something off or something, but he didn't recommend
Oh,
doing
this
that.
is a mess.
Yeah, he didn't recommend doing that
Yes
because of
and
the
no?
situation I'm in. He said hold it for a full year.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see if this Tesla's in here. I don't think I.
Did his
saw it,
lawyer
but-
really
okay.
tell him to do that?
We have an Amex business plan.
Because, like, I wouldn't say no to a charger. Oof. Speakers are natural objects? No, they're not. But I don't like Dodge. Fair.
Mhm. I mean, new charges $20,000. Wait, why?
What?
I thought the business was done.
What is this?
No, I still have so I have to close out quite a couple jobs and stuff, and obviously I don't want to screw any
Wait,
customers
when
over.
did you decide? I already asked this, but you did not answer. When did you decide the business was
It's
done?
out of business, though.
July.
Okay,
it's
so
just-
basically right now.
Yeah.
Can't you just refund them that 10% up that you took up front? It's probably better than doing the actual job, because then you have to pay for the materials, and the materials are more expensive. Maybe you're just better off like selling off the materials that you have. Only Dodge I ever wanted was a Viper when I was a kid. Oh, Gran Turismo. That's a great movie. I really like that movie.
July. June.
Clint Eastwood all the way.
June or July. It was either June or July.
1 or 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Also, it's like spoilers, but it's like badass the way that he passes away in that movie. Freaking praying the rosary and getting shot down on purpose. It's epic.
Yeah.
Well, you owe $5,983.87 on it. Interest rate's probably like 30%, right?
Mhm.
I don't even know what the minimum is because it doesn't say.
I'm not too worried about the credit cards because I still, like I said, we still have to collect quite a bit of money from customers,
Yeah,
and some of
have
them
to collect.
and some of them are willing to to pay up and stuff. Which
Okay.
is, not all of them.
that makes me so confident. Some of them
Some
are
of
willing
them.
to pay. What?
Well, yeah, that's why the other ones are getting sued, of course. Some
Yeah,
of them.
now
Oof.
of any kind
Yeah.
of legal process in the United States is kind of
Okay.
slow.
Yeah.
Unless they're
Do you think his lawyer loves him? Because he just keeps on getting into things where he needs him. You spoiled a movie I watched 4 times? I probably saw that movie way too young, to be honest. I didn't understand what was happening. But I was probably like 10 when I first saw parts of it. And I don't think that's a movie I should have seen that young. But good movie.
they're just trying to like, oh, I got sued. Let me take care of this.
Demand letters.
When did you start suing?
This month, at the beginning of this month, I just started sending
So you
demand
probably
letters,
haven't
all
heard
that stuff.
anything.
Yeah, I have one that already said they're gonna pay, and they owe 16,000, and they already said they'll pay. But now they're giving me attitude and say they want a judge
Yeah,
to tell
his lawyer must love him because he makes mint off of him. Yeah.
them to pay now because for whatever reason.
Why don't they feel they owe you?
I have no idea. He's saying that he never got a copy of the contract, which is bullshit because whenever
Are
you
you
sign
sure?
a contract, you literally rip it and give them the copy.
There you go. So you have
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
copy.
yeah, they have a copy of the contract.
Well, you have a copy.
Yeah, I
Okay.
also have a copy.
Well,
of
as
the
long as you
contract.
have a copy, show
And
it to the judge.
and
there
we've
you
already
go.
showed it to
Yeah.
them, and they're like, "Well, I didn't get anything," and I was like, "Well, that's bullshit because your
Doesn't
name
it
is right
have
here."
his signature?
And you
And like
sign-
a carbon, and then there's like carbon copy? Is that what? What's going on?
signed here. So that's just one example out of like 20. So
Where does the money come in? Because again, we didn't have money come in.
what do you mean where does money come in?
All those you paid 14,000 to the 20,000 last time. Where does the money come in? Because we didn't have it within a month.
Are you talking
Triplicate?
about where does the money
Huh?
come in? Like in what?
How do you
bank
get the
account?
money?
From customers?
Yeah, how? Like,
Checks,
where is it
check,
deposit?
check. It goes
and
into
then
the
you
bank
deposit
account.
it?
Yeah, and then I
Okay, but
deposit
why
it.
aren't we seeing anything?
Always in triplicate?
I don't know. It should be there. Everything should be on there.
This is
I mean, I'll give you all my
mess.
personal and my business
No,
bank
I know.
accounts.
Oh, I know.
It doesn't make sense for me to
Is there
like
an
withhold
other checking
anything.
account because your Bank of America statements do
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I understand now. Thank you.
show deposits from
There should be
external
two Bank of
sources.
America statements. There should be a personal one, and there should be
He
a
has
business
now
one.
triple checked it. Do we have
Oof.
two Bank of Americas? Yeah. He's
I might have to pull it
Buddy.
up on my phone.
Maybe
then,
you
so I can show
accidentally
you,
double
but
sent
buddy
the
old
same
pal.
one.
I can always
I
show it
don't
to
think you know your money at all.
Yeah.
Because this is a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say go through our budgeting course because you get it for free. And you probably should for your own life. But this business thing is beyond that because we don't.
This
it's
is
not a
mainly business
budgeting
debt
course. It's
so
a
far.
personal finance course. You should go
It's
through
also
it.
like, dude, do you really need that many cars? But I guess he was making good money for a bit there.
They're bundled at a lower price, by the way.
Then
Now,
got
15%
overconfident
off.
with the
Check it out in the
business.
description. But this is.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for
I'm
help
so
from the
sick of
National
this
Debt
ad.
Relief.
Wait, this is a.
I just need like 18 more people on Twitch, and then I swear I'll get rid of the ads, please.
A business thing. Why are we having Prime?
Huh?
Amazon, okay. And yeah, gas station. Going out to eat, Uber,
Okay.
more Prime. Korea
A lot of
restaurant.
Lowe's. It's
Okay,
probably
yeah,
for the
this is
business, hopefully. But why don't you have it on a separate card if it's for the business, the Lowe's stuff? Why the Dave and Buster's? Have you guys ever been to Dave and Buster's? The commercials always make the food look really good. Is it actually good?
Dave and Buster's, Dave and Buster's. Haka Haka, Hoka Hoka. More Prime.
He couldn't buy those cars in cash, so he didn't have enough money. Oh yeah, because he owes on them. True.
Let's movie rentals.
Don't think they're here in Canada? Yeah. That's fair.
Prime Video. Prime. Yeah, there's a lot of job stuff. There's a lot of stuff that is business
There's
things.
a bunch of Lowe's in there.
And there's Indeed and Zen Business. Sure.
I love Dave and Buster's. Food is good, not great. Okay. Well, I guess it's more for like Dave and Buster's is more of an experience thing because it's an arcade, right? Or like the kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese type thing, except for adults ish. Well, they are all on loans or something, right? Yeah, the cars. Yeah.
Curious how much you actually need. We don't know what's in these purchases, but two, well, why do we have like Prime Video and?
Well, that's also a long story, but
Well, tell it.
Oh, what is the long story? Why is everything a long story? Why is literally everything a long story? A little more expensive than what it is, but the arcade is worth it. Yeah.
So my girlfriend lives at home with me. So we live
Oh,
together,
boy.
and I have her. I let her use the cards and stuff whenever we need it. So there was
This
one
is
time.
a business card.
Yes, but I lost the cards. Right?
Oh, God. Cidercade is pretty all right. I wanted to try it out so bad. I've seen ads for that one too. But the burgers are worse than Red Robin and cost more? Oh, they're worse than Red Robin. Damn it.
I lost my card, my personal card, so I only had that one available. So we had to use that one. So and it took a minute to get it back. So
That's
Dude.
the long story.
Don't put it on the business credit card. Why? Oh, God.
yeah, that's pretty much
And again, through here, it's hard to know. I do get it. When a business grows and you have 15 people, it's like it is hard to remember every subscription you have for the business and all that
I
stuff,
actually have no idea how many subscriptions are out there. So
you're not tracking?
No, I'm not tracking at all.
Oh my God.
Because I realized a few months ago, we realized like, over this last year as we've built so quickly, we've just added these different business subscriptions. Now we have it all laid out and how much they cost, like all tracked. Why haven't you taken the time?
So my plan was to cancel all of my credit cards and just get new ones so that whatever is, monthly subscribed, just obviously cancel so that it can't be paid just because there's so much stuff out there and different accounts on different cards that I generally don't know what's on what card at this point.
Oh, we count.
Just get Rocket Money and cancel through there. What are you talking about? You aren't anti-Red Robin, are you? Well, the times that I've been there, I'm not impressed. Or I wasn't impressed. But it might just be more... I don't know. Maybe it's just my burger standards or something. Like, all that matters to me on the burger is how good the meat is. Because keep in mind, I don't have anything on my burger except for the meat. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been there. So I can't for sure say. Can you be anti-Red Robin if you've never been? I don't know. Oh, maybe at some point I'll have to give it a shot again. I don't know. Maybe it's mainly because I didn't like their fries. I think I remember them being kind of soggy.
To 9 subscriptions, totaling $208.54 a month. $208.54 a month.
Okay, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but you're in business debt and your business doesn't make any money, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking.
Yes, it's not that bad. Yes. Oh, just meat. Red Robin Burger can be weird. Yeah. Yeah, I am a burger connoisseur, kind of. I only eat the meat, and it can still be and a burger can still be amazing that way. It should be. That's what it should be. And Liberty Burger's still the best with that. You get the messy burger with the egg and all that. I'm sure, like, that probably helps.
Talking about that's not that
If you're
bad.
into that.
Well, I have a recoup plan.
Huh?
I have a recoup plan.
Burger purist, yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
And then I'll use
So
that
far,
to,
mission accomplished. I'm not seeing any progress.
Well, I mean, I haven't started working yet. I'm still working on it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? You said you're making $176,000 a
Like
month.
Luby's? I've been to Luby's like once, and all I remember is the Jello.
Or a year.
Oh, yes.
The fuck are you talking about?
Sorry, I got distracted. I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking about?
I was just trying to figure out, like, I was still on the conversation about the cards, and I was still trying to figure out, like, what happened with the cards. That's all.
Oh, God.
Okay. I don't think you're a credit card person.
Did Luby's get shut down? Is it one? Like, I know that there's been a lot of things going out of business lately. Is Luby's one of them? Or did you just lose your local Luby's?
I'd use a charge card like the Fizz card. Or business versions. And then, okay, here's American Express Gold.
Okay, so the gold.
Okay, well, this one's paid off.
Yeah, the gold would be my personal. That's the one that's
It's paid
Okay,
off,
that still
but
exists, just
like
not in
Salon
Arizona.
Studio,
Okay.
Sushi, tea, Starbucks, sushi bar.
I was expecting more for sushi, to be honest. Like, maybe it's because my dude tends to go all out when we go to sushi.
For someone that has a lot of debt to pay off and is about to get a car repo because the payments are too high, spending a lot of money on
Apparently, it's an old people restaurant. Yeah, that's the stereotype for sure. Which personally isn't in my. Which personally it isn't in my opinion because I'm young and I go. I mean, it's saying like the people who generally go there. It's not saying everyone who goes there.
bullshit.
That would be my girl. That's not me.
How much is the girl's fault? Do I have blaming debt on others?
Sushi bar. For someone that has a lot of debt to pay off and is about to get a car repo because the payments are too high, spending a lot of money on bullshit.
That would be my girl. That's not.
Maybe he is trying to be a sugar daddy. Oh God, dude, you can't afford it.
That's not me. Is Salon in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah.
What about the rest? Salon was one thing. And then I said, and then La Madeline and Regal,
That's her.
Hubner, Instacart,
That's her.
Subway.
Yep, that's her.
Okay, well, first of all, this is your
Seriously, where's the blaming debt on others? I don't have it. Damn it.
money and you're in this debt. What are you talking about? Why are you allowing this then? Why isn't she spending her money? She's your girlfriend. She's not your wife. And okay, treat her, sure.
Yeah,
You can
no,
afford it, but you can't. You have debt.
It's your money, so it's you. Yeah, you're the one who's giving her the card, so you accept the consequences. Yeah, say no, don't give her the card, for sure.
What are you doing? You're about to get a car repoed. So what are you talking about, that girl? It's not a valid thing. What do you mean? It's your
I'm
money.
gonna say
Yeah,
I'd
that's
say it's
true.
getting
no, no,
squeaky.
you're right. No, you're right.
So what is going on then? Why is this a thing?
Well, I have the mentality that I'm gonna come back from it pretty quickly. As far as the business stuff goes, no.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know. I need to figure
Well,
that
then
out.
come back from what
But
then?
on the
If
bus-
not,
yeah, or say yes and accept the responsibility. Yeah.
on
the
personal,
thing.
the personal side. The personal side. With,
personal
like,
side isn't crazy.
personal expenses, all that stuff.
But first of all, a $800 car payment, you can afford that with your income.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the you're talking about. Come back from what? Your debt, your
can't
business
hedge?
debt is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
So what are you coming back from?
I guess I'm looking I guess I'm looking just to reset everything and just start over, I guess is what I want to do. I want to
What?
just, wipe everything off and like have a plan.
My to-do list used to look like this. A jumbled mess, projects back to back, and I would waste so much time not knowing.
So bankruptcy.
I don't think it's him blaming her, more just pointing out that it's her. But he more or less gave his card to her, knowing she would probably use it. No, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, oh, it's her fault that she used the card that I gave her, type thing. That's the part that I feel like it's kind of blaming. Because you're the one who gave her the card, dude.
Know what to do. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, bankruptcy. I guess would be the.
But when? Because you're holding the Porsche for a year.
So that's.
But when's a year?
A year would be next March.
So we're holding on to all this until bankruptcy next March, hoping that no one comes after us legally.
Well, I've already been sued by one of the companies, and
dude,
we have 30 days to at least respond to the lawsuit.
When did you receive notice?
Oh God,
about 15 days ago.
And what's your
ago.
plan in 15 days?
I'm not sure. I gotta get with my lawyer. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Well, he's saying he's gonna respond to it because they have to fix some stuff, which will get us an extension. So the goal, I believe, right now is to extend this out to a year before filing personal bankruptcy.
Goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so much. You went to Jinya, which is good ramen, but come on, and some kitchen and the mix and urban pickle. Exhale smoke.
Oh, do I have it? No. Yes. Thank God. We have we have smoke shop or alcohol spending. Yes.
Smoking.
Yeah.
What are you smoking?
Just smoke.
Stop.
Oh God.
One, you can't afford it. Chick-fil-A. Sub.
Very true. Lawyers love extensions, more billable hours. Yeah.
Boy. Men will do anything but go to therapy, right? Isn't that what they say? Anything before therapy.
Yeah. I eat out a lot. That's my biggest thing. For
Charlie's Philly steak. Well,
say I have to eat. Do it.
Blamed it on her, but
no.
Dudes get taken for a ride. Yeah, for sure.
So if you see Instacart, that's her. But food-wise, it's all me unless it's like Starbucks or
Charlie's
some shit
Philly
like
steak,
That's me.
Chili's, Marshalls, Raising Cane's.
Oh, I just went to Chili's the other day. That was fun. That's my birthday spot is Chili's, and then I go to Build-A-Bear afterwards. But Build-A-Bear's gone downhill.
Blue, Glizzy Brew. Wow. Okay. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Song Garden, Korea, Shake Shack. Oh, this is really.
And now it's weirdly one of the better deals in terms of like going out to eat Chili's. No, it was my birthday this time. It's just in general. We needed to go out to eat. Well, we didn't need to go out to eat, but it was like we were doing like wedding business, and then me and my dude hadn't eaten all day, and my mom offered to give us some food, so that was nice. If he's bankrupt, he needs to do it as quickly as possible. Start the 10-year timer sooner. Yeah, probably. Good lawyers like extension, while bad lawyers. Oh, good lawyers like extensions, while bad lawyers love the extensions. Yeah, need to go out to eat. Yeah.
Going for.
I acknowledge that well, actually, no. I'm willing to take my parents up on their generosity if they offer to take me out to eat.
Cart, that's her. But food-wise, it's all me unless it's like Starbucks or
Charlie's
some shit
Philly
like
steak,
That's me.
Chili's, Marshalls.
Either that or we were just gonna have like paninis later.
Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Glizzy Brew.
Need panda for lunch, so I feel you. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Song Garden, Korea, Shake Shack. Oh, this just really keeps going for someone that's in so much debt, and I'm bouncing back, and everything's gonna be great.
Can we count Instacart? Like Instacart's groceries, so it's not quite DoorDash, but it's also a delivery food service. Can I count that as DoorDash?
Sporting thing and Target. It's kind of hard to know if it's bullshit. What restaurant? Gong Cha, Raising Cane's.
Okay, think it counts. I'm going with it.
There's Umia, Ember's Wood
Fired, yeah.
Something. The
Thanks,
Academy Sports, Subway, Chick-fil-A, Krispy Kreme, Raising Cane's, Chipotle, First Watch.
Ooh, Krispy Kreme. Stop making me hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat out a lot.
Yeah.
I eat a lot in general.
I think you can afford the car payment. Why do you want to repo this? I get you feel like you were screwed. A lot of people in the Tesla world felt like they were screwed because the prices got cut. I think they're actually at the value of what the cars really are now because they ramped up production and everything got more efficient.
Yeah.
So I understand what they did. Sucks for people.
And it makes it easier to buy in. So I don't think it's a bad move for Tesla. I guess some of the early adopter Tesla bros, I guess, could be mad.
I get it.
So
but you can afford it.
I know I can afford it. But if I'm gonna do bankruptcy, I might
Oh
as well
boy.
tackle
Spent
everything I can.
$1,791.
Oh, he does have DoorDash, or did they just count it as DoorDash?
On what?
Going out to eat.
Almost $2,000 going out to eat. Was that him and the girlfriend, or just him? Oh, have you heard that Krispy Kreme now has Dr. Pepper flavored donuts? I want. You've heard they're pretty good. I want to try that, man. It's a special occasion to go to Krispy Kreme. Honestly, it's another one that brings me back to childhood because my parents were runners, and part of the thing where they were getting me up at like 5 in the morning, they're like, "It's okay. We'll get you a Krispy Kreme," and it's like, "Okay, it's okay. You'll get me a Krispy Kreme." And then because it's running, sometimes the event would get like donuts and stuff, so that the runners could go and like fill up on the calories again after running. And sometimes they had Krispy Kremes, and that was always great when they had them. Dr. Pepper donuts? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm remembering correctly. I gotta get so fat now. Oof.
So you can afford an $800 car payment. So
I
f you.
know I can.
$300 a month in groceries you could eat off of.
I probably spend close to 1,000 on groceries.
Okay, well you're being stupid.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, I
Do we have
also
eating out is greater than groceries? Eh, no.
eat 4 to 5 times a day.
Okay. Oh, bodybuilding. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say 4 to 5 times a day, and then it's like, okay, bodybuilding. Okay. At that point, all you can eat buffets might be worth it. I could be wrong.
We could up you to like $500.
I get what?
We could up you to like $500 a month in groceries. You would just be aggressively meal prepping.
Yeah. And then I eat out a lot on top of that.
Yeah, no
Don't eat out. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that is a lot. That's quite a bit. I honestly never keep track of it. I just kind of.
Yeah, no.
I
But
just
why are you saying you can't afford an $800 car payment?
No, I'm saying I can afford it, but I'm saying if there's the option to get the same vehicle and pay $400 a month instead of $800.
How are you going to get it?
Oh my god.
After bankruptcy, what's your plan?
I would get it before bankruptcy.
You can get 5K a day. I'm assuming calories. Yeah, 5,000 calories a day for $500. You know, people who do like $500 a month, or
The repo's still going to be under credit though. What's your plan to finance? Especially with where rates are at today.
For financing, I would probably put a certain amount down. I'm not sure yet how much I would put down on it.
How are you securing the financing, repo man? Without it being a 25% interest rate loan.
Yeah,
I'm not sure yet if
Makes sense.
Tesla,
I'm
like
honestly
if
not
you owe
surprised.
money on one car on a Tesla, I don't know if it affects both vehicles. If you if you have 2 vehicles through Tesla, I don't know if I can do that or not yet. Again, I'm still in the
Oh boy.
I'm still in the thinking stages of how to do this. But the goal is, if I'm gonna do
Even with
bankruptcy
buying protein powder?
then try to get
Yeah.
a cheaper car or the same version.
I get what you're saying. I'm trying to figure out how you're going to finance it. I don't think Tesla would approve you with a repo.
I haven't missed any call. I mean, I haven't missed any payments.
You're
yet.
about to get it repoed.
Yes, but I haven't missed any payments.
Yeah, right now you could
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, but you're
get
gonna
it.
get the
But you're
repo.
going to get it repoed.
And the repo will be
After
a
or
big mark
before you get
against
the
you.
car?
After I get the car.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would get the new car
Gosh,
first.
Okay.
You're kind of just, it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
It's like, I know there are things and ways to do things to manipulate the system, but it's all in place to meant more to help.
You deserve
Yeah.
transparent loan terms
Oof.
with no surprise charges.
Oh no,
No
student
hidden
loans?
fees.
Ah, damn.
People that are in a situation they can't get out
Of course they show up on the Kayla videos.
They're just refusing to, because what? And then you went to Mexico and got $1,300 of Botox
Wait, I think he
and
just hit the table.
$180 teeth whitening?
Yeah.
Wait, what? He did what?
What? And then you went to Mexico and got $1,300 of Botox and $180 teeth whitening?
Yeah.
Dude. Why? Why did you? Oh god. Is that like a Botox mark? He needs to not buy a car for a year at least, yeah. Of course he got Botox. Oof. He looks like the type to get cards because he's vain enough for it. Yeah. I mean, he also got the Botox. Got the Botox and the teeth whitening.
Why? What?
I do modeling and stuff, so it helps me and it makes.
Where was that?
How much do you make from modeling, or is it just a hobby? Mexican Botox and rental living risky for sure.
Paychecks, because again, nothing came in.
So for example, no, sorry. So I've already done some modeling stuff and they paid in cash.
Okay, how much?
But I have some other stuff coming up. Like for example, I have a shoot with a motorcycle company on September 6th.
And you're gonna make?
I mean, for that one, it's only like $600 for like 3 hours or something like that. But I have other stuff as well that I'm gonna build to that I'm pretty confident at.
Well, you better make a ton of money because you spent a ton of money on Botox and teeth whitening.
Yeah, $1,300 can easily be made back.
$2 and some belly button lint is what they pay him for modeling. Oof.
Within 2 jobs, probably.
Okay, but also Botox is something you have to continue to do.
Yeah, once a year. Yeah.
Yeah. Where?
What do you mean where?
Where's your Botox?
Here on the right here, and then right.
Why did you have eye bags?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then here to avoid the lines.
Yeah. Whenever you frown right here.
Yeah. Give me a frown. Yeah.
But,
you can tell I'm not fake because I get the lines.
So, yeah,
I want to give you free money right now. I give you food investing you'd get from your moves to use base. So don't pass.
It costs $4,000.
Money, because I'll punch you.
So here
Dude's so vain, I agree. Is he so vain that he thinks the song is about him?
in San Antonio, for example, the same thing would have cost $4,000 versus over there. It's
no, I know, but you still spent the money.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Chase Sapphire Reserve. 3,727 on this. Again, I don't know the minimum monthly payments because you're sending us weird versions.
I never make
Caleb on a motorcycle would be something that would be very interesting to see for sure.
the monthly payments. I just pay it off in full. So I've never.
I mean, you didn't pay off the business platinum in full.
I can in about 2 weeks.
This is just a show.
Yes, it is. I agree.
And you already have your plan in motion, so I don't know what we're doing here. If anything, it's just this is a example for the audience at this point. $3,725 out on this. What is it? It's a DoorDash. It's a DoorDash. It's Instacart,
okay, there's the DoorDash.
Square, Weebly. Okay, so website. Okay, yeah, why not put that on the business card?
Spending more on something with a balance because that'd be nice.
Streaming B,
for us.
PlayStation Network, Papa John's, Cinema, Netflix, Disney Plus, Carfax, Nintendo, DoorDash, Cinema, Amazon, Cinema.
I did pay it off in 2 weeks. Oof.
Cinema.
Why is he going so much to Regal? Why is it so small? What's going on?
What are all these like small 54-cent cinema things and then $7.99 and?
So I pay for Regal subscription.
What is that? 54 cents a
Why?
day?
So it's $20 a month. But if you essentially unlimited movies, monthly, you pay $20.
Yes.
Unlimited, right?
What's the 57 cents?
If you upgrade to like an IMAX type of movie, then it's also
so you
free.
go to IMAX once a day.
But if you
really, why?
You do it like online. Whenever you buy the ticket online, you have to pay the 54-cent fee.
So you go to a movie a day?
Not a day.
That's basically
seems like it.
You're going to a movie every other day.
What are you even watching?
I get my money's worth. It's $20.
No, you do. Is there even enough movies in the theater?
No,
for that?
I go. I would say I go once a week. Honestly, I would say I go.
Okay, there were more than 7.
Not in a week.
No, in this month.
Oh, then yeah,
there were more than 4. Is what I'm saying.
What were you watching?
There's some months that I go.
Holy moly, just realized that Spoon's chats didn't appear for me for a bit, and just now all the ones that didn't appear just exploded onto my screen. Oof.
That we go a lot.
As in, the month we're looking at, because Cinema and DoorDash and Carfax, Regal. Oh, yeah, Cinema. Law Office is $7,500.
Yeah, the lawyers love him. Look at that.
Yeah.
So retaining your lawyer, huh?
Yeah. So I paid that up front.
By providing the internet's cats, you're welcome.
Yeah. So that'll last a couple months probably.
Yeah.
A few months, maybe.
No,
Depending.
no, that's for the whole thing. That's for
The whole-
everything already.
Wait,
paid in full.
bankruptcy?
Yeah, for bankruptcy.
This is a bankruptcy lawyer.
Yes, that's paid in
You're
full.
already doing. What are we doing?
That's paid in full already. For
Dude.
You've already
like-
decided. So why are you here?
so
Yeah,
I
why is he
want
here?
a budget for my personal side to work with the 3,700 a month.
3,700.
The military. So the military disability that I get, I want to.
That's
have
not
a
how this
budget to
works. It
work
would
with
be
that.
all your
What?
income.
Well, the thing is with
What's your mortgage?
Oh my gosh, what?
1,400.
Okay.
1,400 or so. The thing is with my main job, I made a
Mm.
stupid decision and I quit my main job, which is why right now I'm getting another job,
Opera hates Twitch, apparently. Maybe.
which I already have offers for.
Or Twitch hates opera. I don't know.
When did you quit?
I probably quit at the beginning of this month, I think. Yeah.
Why'd you not tell me that when I asked what your job is? What are you?
Wait, did he just say he quit his job?
I probably quit at the beginning of this month, I think. Yeah.
Dude, what?
Why'd you not tell me that when I asked what your job?
So your amazing income's gonna disappear? What? Why? What? Did he explain that? What? What? But I can still see his chats through your public chat thing, Vivi, so I can still talk to him in a weird telephone game kind of way. Yeah, I know, he quit his job. It's like, what?
Okay.
1,400 or so. The thing is with my main job, I made a stupid decision and I quit my main job, which is why right now I'm getting another job, which I already have offers for.
When did you quit?
Dude, why did you just bring that up? What the hell? So it already happened? Oh,
Probably
God.
quit at the beginning of this month, I think. Yeah.
Why'd you not tell me that when I asked what your job is? What are you? What is this? This
Yeah, I'm a mess.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm a
This
mess
is the
right
stupidest conversation I've ever had.
now. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So I quit that at the beginning of this
At
month.
least he's in sales and probably good at it. Yeah. He with the commission that he was bringing in. What was it, like 175 basically, and K in commissions?
But again, I already have job offers lined up. I have 4 job offers lined up already.
Yeah, accept one.
And I am accepting one. I already accepted one, but I'm waiting on their actual
Oh, gosh.
the actual paperwork, which I should get either today or tomorrow. For that one.
That's why there's no check in the statement, because you quit? Maybe.
And then I would start working probably next
But
month.
things that are so commission based take a little bit to get off the ground and start getting big chunks of commission.
Yeah.
In today's
Could
digital
be.
age and with a lot of people working remotely, our written communication is more crucial than ever.
Building the relationships.
Yeah, it
and
would
everything.
take, well, because this job
Okay, so restarting Twitch for me fixed chat for a bit. Let's hope that it stays that way. Oh, we'll see.
pays way more than this current one.
Yes.
My base pay was 20. This one's gonna be
I know.
80,000. So, within 2 weeks, I would have my first paycheck of close to a little bit more than 3K.
Dude, I feel like you already have nothing
No one kept paying me after I quit. I probably asked to. Oof.
I do is gonna do anything. You already have your. You already know what your plan is. GoDaddy, DoorDash, Chase Travel. Great, $300. GoDaddy.
I need help.
GoDaddy. What are you? Are you
budgeting.
buying websites every day?
Huh.
Can I see that one real quick? Can I
See a
the-
camper?
Whatever that
Well,
was.
one was returned.
I forget what it was. I forget what that one was.
Peacock twice. Premium and Premium
Why
Plus.
twice?
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. And back to the cinema. Because we only go 4 times a month, guys.
Oh, GameStop.
GameStop?
You never see that.
More GoDaddy. Great. Okay.
Yeah, GameStop was my girl. She threw a fit. Those.
What?
Okay, and here's a car. It's not a car statement. It's your credit report is what you sent. So you owe $47,813 at an $800
Good Lord.
monthly payment, right?
Yeah.
How was the other car paid off?
I was doing solar as a second job, and then I made some good money
Okay.
from solar, so I used it to
And
pay
then you
off the
sold
car.
it to yourself.
So what?
And then you sold yourself solar.
No, I didn't sell myself solar. No,
I
I
was
sold
joking.
solar. Oh, I thought you were being serious.
But
no.
you bought it. You bought solar for your house.
No, that was
your second house.
That was like 2 years ago. That's
Okay.
completely
Oh,
separate.
are you saying you just did solar right
Yes.
now
So
recently?
this year I started doing
Oh my
solar
gosh.
like as a side thing,
Oh,
and I was
God.
able to make some good money off of it. So that's how I paid off that car.
Oh my
Now-
gosh, I am getting so much information from a producer. You're paying for your girlfriend's gym, your gym, all subscriptions across the board, 2 phones. Still need to cancel another phone. You pay for your girlfriend's phone.
Another phone?
Monthly car washes, the theater subscription for you and
Car
your girlfriend.
wash?
Does she not work? Why?
No, I don't have car wash on this card. For the longest time, I thought GoDaddy was a not safe for work thing. Even though that a female NASCAR driver endorsed it. Yeah, no. It's like professional websites, isn't it?
Is
No, right now.
Why are you paying for everything for your girlfriend? How long have you guys been dating?
3 years.
Okay. Listen, I kind of get it, but it's almost like more of a stay-at-home wife situation.
Well,
and
she does
you're
a lot
declaring
for me.
bankruptcy.
She does a ton.
What?
For me. She
Okay.
keeps the house clean. She takes care of me very well. She does a lot of the cooking, all the
Okay.
cleaning. She essentially she's if we were married, she'd be a stay-at-home wife essentially,
Yes.
right?
So almost a trad wife, but you're not married. Okay. They host websites and connect the hosts, yeah.
Without the title, right?
So is that what you guys are going for?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for right now.
Okay,
And
but
then-
again, you're paying for all her stuff while you're in debt and you guys aren't married and you're about to go through bankruptcy.
Yeah. So right now, like currently, she's looking for a job right now because she had
Okay.
a
You
job.
buy your grandparents in Mexico an AC unit for $3,000?
Yeah. So whenever I did
But
the
you don't have
Botox-
money. You're going through bankruptcy.
Well, let me tell you
Oh,
what
God.
happened. Whenever I went to Mexico, I was there for 5 days, right? I was there for 5 days. And during the second day I was there, that's when I paid for my stuff. During the final day that I was there, the fourth day, not the 5th day, their AC started being weird. Like it started getting really hot in the house.
Okay.
And I was like, and I told them, I was
Why
like,
does
well,
the
if
day-
AC
the
ever
day
goes
matter
down
for
like,
us,
later this
by
year,
the way?
maybe in like 3 or 4 months, I can help you guys out. to
Yeah,
pay
you
for
made a
new-
promise that you can't afford.
But then the 5th day, it took like it literally.
Yeah,
on
you
the
made a
5th day.
promise you shouldn't
Okay.
have.
So
Just be like, wait, I fucking overtalked.
yeah. So now they need help because the AC went out.
And they can't afford
They
anything?
definitely cannot afford that. That's a hard
Okay,
no.
but you're not.
10 AC here is 10 grand. I know because I just had to pay that.
Okay, that sucks.
Because my AC also took a shit this year. But over there it's 3,500 for a much bigger AC. But in Mexico, so they need help with that. So I'm trying to get with my
And you
aunts.
just paid $300 to get a rooster cremated. What is your
Window unit time? Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my pet.
I'm so confused.
And I
You
had
had a rooster pet?
Yes. So I have chickens. I have my German Shepherd. I have my cat, and then I had 13 chickens. Now I have 12.
Okay. And
Aw.
then you lost a rooster and you cremated it?
Yeah. So
You
I raised
cremated
him
the
since He
rooster?
was this big, and his name was Kirby, and
Aww.
and he was as close to me as my dog is.
He was nice.
Like he was amazing.
He was very nice to
Yeah.
you?
A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pet.
was
Amazing.
nice to you?
Super nice.
Okay. Usually roosters are not very
What
nice.
got
He was
him?
super nice. He would always, take food to his girls or whatever. He would refuse to eat without feeding everyone else first. Like he
Oh,
would
it's a
dance for me
chill
every
rooster?
single day. Every single day
How
he would
old
dance
did he
for me.
live to?
A year and a half. He lived a year and a half.
Yeah.
What's a rooster lifespan?
They're supposed to live a lot longer, but he got Merrick's.
What's that?
It's
Oh.
like a very deadly disease.
Like a bird related?
Okay, so
I'm sorry, that's-
where are they? I wonder. Can't afford a full HVAC sucks, but that's reality. Poor rooster. Roosters are awesome. Yeah. Look, I'm not saying anything but female NASCAR drivers make me fan myself like a Victorian woman. Oh God, cats. I actually have at least 2 rooster stories. One, my future in-laws, they have land, so they own roosters and chickens and stuff. And holy cow, do they generally not last long because they gotta protect the group, and generally roosters don't always win, even with their talons. Oh my God, a woman in a driving gym so gives me the vapors too. Okay, you guys have a type. Ew. But cats, is it a bonus if she's like a muscly one too? But yeah, so they had to protect the poor roosters. They were like dropping like flies. I think they have 1 rooster left, and it's only because he runs away from every danger. So he's been able to stay alive. But they go through roosters quite a bit. But my mom, but the other story I have about a rooster is so my mom has a sister, and for some reason, that sister when she was younger, was kind of evil. Now she's like the chillest one of my aunts. But she was my great grandma's favorite because she was the lightest one. And if you don't know, generally the Hispanics prefer their lighter kids. That's generally a thing that happens. Like it, not like all the time, but it's a thing of light skin preference. So this aunt was like the favorite one. But this aunt went off and killed my great grandma's favorite rooster and was just smiling about it. It's like, how the hell did you do that? And then it like devastated my great grandmother. But it's a crazy story. Whenever I tell anyone who's met her that story, and they're like, "What? She's so nice. How did she do that?" And it's like, I don't know. She was crazy when she was a kid. Low muscular NASCAR drivers are always a plus. Lol. Yeah.
Yeah. And man, I was
I know you
torn
like
apart, and it's
your
I
cats likes his muscle mommies.
know it costs a lot of money. I know it's stupid, but like I'm trying not to start crying because I'm about to start crying, bro.
No, I get it.
Oh, no.
Pets are everything to me as well.
Like you meant a lot to me, right? So
Kirby,
didn't
no.
wanna, I know that was stupid, but like I had to pay the 200.
It's not that was stupid. It's just that
It's not
every
stupid.
single
It's just
A loaf of bread costs 50% more today than it did before the pandemic.
part of your life is just.
Yeah. So
That's the thing. It's the full picture.
yeah, to get the necropsy, which is I mean, I've had other chickens die before, right? But it wasn't they weren't him, right?
Yeah, because you
so I
got
paid
super
$200
attached
for
to
the
Kirby.
necropsy, and then the what's it called, the to get the ashes, the cremation and everything,
Yeah.
was like 300. So I paid, I think it was like 500 total for everything. So
Oh God. Like a kid starting off with what you did for Summer Story with, well, chickens can't swim. Oh God, I don't even want to know where that story goes.
but even though that was expensive, I couldn't say no to that, because that one really cut deep, crazy. So I'm over here trying not to cry on.
I got you. No, I get it. I get it. But pets are everything to me as well. I get it.
Yeah, but
Rest
aside
in
from
peace,
that,
Kirby.
I have a mess of a bunch.
How are you paying for the grandparents thing?
Hanging out
I'm
at
not-
the Chicken Rainbow
not yet,
Bridge?
until I get some
Do
more
all
money
the pets meet at the Rainbow
from
Bridge?
homeowners and stuff like that.
But
It
is
can't
that
just be dogs and cats, right?
Well, I was gonna say that's just to pay the debt. What if the judge forces you though, since it's business debt, to anything that comes in for the business pass owed has to go to at least settling some of the debt?
I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far yet. I don't know. And I've never been.
Well,
in that
then you
situation.
can't pay if.
Yeah. My lawyer said to just pay myself through the business as a W-2, and then he said that's fine to do it that way. But he said I can't take money directly out of the business, like straight up take it out and use it on crap. He said you can't do that.
Right.
But he said if I pay myself as a W-2
As a
employee,
W-2 employee, about how much?
3,500.
That's all that's gonna come through.
What are you talking about? How much am I gonna pay myself?
Yeah.
I mean, he said, there's not really a limit to how much I can pay myself, but obviously I'm not gonna.
No, it can start getting weird from an iron.
You can do some other animals. I know people with goat and pig insurance, but it's higher than dogs probably because it's specialty.
Perspective
Yes,
over
exactly. I'm not
350,000.
gonna be dumb and pay myself 30K. Like I'm not gonna do that. It's just whatever I need for different things.
Yeah. No, it'd be more under. If you paid yourself less, that's where it starts looking weird.
Yeah.
If you're like an S corp, but how is your business formed?
LLC, partnership, LLC.
Can you W-2 yourself under an LLC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If it's a partnership, yes. If it's a sole proprietor, then no.
Gotcha.
If it's sole proprietor, then it's just yours and only you, and you don't need to do W-2.
Then it's just pass
But
through,
it's
isn't
more
it?
than one partner than W-2. Or you can do 1099, but he specifically said do W-2.
In general, you cannot issue a W-2 to yourself if you're an owner of an LLC that is taxed as a partnership. The internet says, but again, your lawyer's not going to get you in legal trouble.
Yeah.
I would
Maybe.
clarify.
Okay,
that's assuming that's a good lawyer.
To be taxed as an S corp, you can have a reasonable salary, and that's what I was talking about before. But W-2s are typically issued to
Yeah, it
employees,
should have been
not self-employed
1099
individuals, which
probably.
is what an LLC acts as a pass-through. So I'm not 100% sure, my man.
I believe he said up to
Yeah,
like
Kills
You
is
can
on it.
receive a Schedule K, K1, which, obviously it's a share of a partner's income deduction. That's what I did when I had a co-owner, an investor that
Yeah.
bought out. But So
you had an investor for the show you bought out? That's interesting.
Because
because I believe
that may have been what you heard.
Yeah.
I would clarify with your lawyer.
I will clarify, but I believe he said it between 60 and 70K is like up to a reasonable like pay yourself type thing through W2. Like anything more than that is.
Yeah, but everything I'm seeing here, and again, not a lawyer, to be very clear.
Yeah.
Be very careful.
Yes, Texas. He's in San Antonio.
Yeah, I confirmed it with a different. Yeah, so unless again you're S corp or C corporation, but I don't think you are.
Unless he plans on changing it, I don't know. Unless he's gonna tell me to.
What? I don't. Why?
Just to pay yourself enough to.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh no, all those other things as well. The other. How much money again do you expect to come in total?
I mean, I still have about 100K probably. Well, I'm gonna go very conservative here. I'm gonna say 60 or 70.
Well, obviously,
I just had 15 come
would
in.
save you a lot of money on the tax side as well.
Because I just had 15,000 come in literally like last week, and then I had another 3,000 come in yesterday.
I'm just curious.
I didn't even make any money, so we paid more in taxes this way. Maybe. I need to see the breakdown more. I don't even know if he knows what he's actually doing.
The judge is going to make you use that kind of money. And that's what your lawyer's trying to get out of, and that's curious. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Oh, I can also do actor, artist, / musician because he's a model.
Well, you're already late on your Tesla. First of all, your Tesla is $900 a month. It's $892, so.
Oh, God, 9,000 a month. Not 9,000, sorry. 900. Still bad. 900 a month is still bad for a car.
But you've missed 2 payments.
True, we shouldn't trust his numbers, yeah. I don't trust his numbers. He doesn't seem to have any idea what he's saying. Yeah, he doesn't know.
That's 2 payments. 2 payments out of the entire year and a half.
Oof.
You got it. What a 72 month loan. Okay. Buddy, I just don't think. I think you're going to be someone who just goes into debt their entire life. I really think so.
Probably.
I'm sorry. That's just how I'm viewing it.
I mean, I've never been in this position.
Doesn't matter. You are right now. I don't give a shit.
I mean, you're only 30.
And you're going to get further into debt for your new Tesla not after going through bankruptcy.
What would you recommend doing? If I need a truck,
if you're already trying to do like all this legal finagling, I wouldn't be surprised if you're gonna try to take like shortcuts and stuff that'll just get you into worse trouble.
I'm okay with the potential business type of bankruptcy.
Yeah.
But you're going through personal.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to dig myself into a bigger hole, right? So I want to figure out where my finances are. I want to budget. I want to figure out like what I need to do. Moving forward at least, and come up with like a plan.
What?
So that I'm not like overspending on a bunch of crap, because obviously I have a problem.
Yeah, and you're not looking at Chapter 11 for reorganization. You are closing your business, so 7 could be a play.
This is how debt churn works. At 40, it'll be worse. The 50, he will be in tears probably. God, don't bring up the chickens again, please.
But you said all these apply under your name too, not just the business name. So 13 could apply to you, right? Chapter 13, and that you can create repayment plans with that.
Spoon, no. I mean, not Spoon, no. Spoon didn't do anything this time. Cats, no. Cats, no. Don't do anything to the chickens.
But I don't.
No. That'd be cruel.
Well, I mean, just first step. My thing wouldn't be repo a debt just to get into the same car at a slightly lower thing. I get what you're trying to do. I just feel like.
Do you think it's stupid?
No, my.
What you doing with that chicken? God Lord.
Fear is with you. What you've tried to do is so many game the systems that have allowed you to get in this position that continuing down that road is going to end you up in a very dangerous position in general. I mean,
actually, maybe the Ferb, I know what we're doing today is like making like little motorboats for the chickens so that they'll be fine. They're just gonna have their little chicken fancy motorboats and it'll be fine.
I get that the car is worth less than it's owed on it, but I'd work just to pay off the debt and maybe sell the other car. I mean, when the car is debt-free, I get that you paid more for it than it's worth now. But when it's debt-free, it's debt-free. The car is the value of the car is the value of the car.
Scuba gear for chickens? Yeah. I shouldn't have assumed the worst of cats. He's probably saying like a a nice little invention for the chickens, so they'll be fine. He's not actually going to do horrible things to the chickens.
Me, it's not that it lost value by like, oh, it's got old or a year
No,
passed.
I get it.
It's
I
that,
get
it's
it.
that they
It's the Tesla.
purposely like
Well, they
shot
cut.
it
Did
down
I
by
say
like
spoon again? Because if I said spoon again, I mean cats.
20,000.
Well,
or
it wasn't the
something
you. It's because it got more efficient and it
Mhm.
got cheaper to build.
No
Yeah.
scuba gear for chicken? Are they gonna get submarine? Or are you saying you'd want to do the scuba gear for chicken? What are you saying? Or are you just correcting its spelling?
They really did, and they were trying to also hit quarterly goals. But price cuts haven't really happened, at least major, there for a while now. It's much more stable because they've probably reached that price effective area.
Very soaked
Whatever,
chickens
what
will
is this
happen?
other
Okay, as long as they're still
€10,095?
okay.
Home design.
Scuba? Yeah.
Oh, that I think. Wait, 10,000.
Okay, that's the
AC I was telling you
yeah,
about.
that's that AC.
Oh,
Yeah.
the air conditioning you borrowed on it.
Yeah, my AC.
You try to clear that during
Oh
bankruptcy?
boy.
He said make the payments for the full year, and then we're gonna file
Holy
it for
cow! Look
bankruptcy
at that
too.
debt. Holy cow!
I'm not adding anything here. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna okay, and then you owe 3,000 on something else, and 4,000 on Aqua Finance. $3,000 in your checking account. I'm not. You already.
We're
have
almost
your
at
plan.
half a mil
I'm not gonna
in debt.
do anything here. $10,000 in savings. You have $10,000 in savings.
Yeah. So the problem.
And you're gonna.
So that no,
get a car
you don't
rebate.
understand. That's for the
Oof.
floor. That's an insurance payment. That's from insurance.
Huh?
So I had
Okay,
water
what?
damage because of the AC. It
Oh.
everything up. It broke my floor, and that money right there is insurance money. So insurance sent me a check for 10,000, but the floor cost 13,000 to fix. But they only sent me 10.
Oh, God.
So I have to save up.
Yeah, sure. The chickens will be as safe as can be. Sure. Okay, I'm trusting you, cats. Yeah, that's insane. I couldn't sleep owing all that money for sure.
That other 3,000 so that I can fix my floor because my floor is like all up from all the water damage right now. So,
And then like $6,000 in acorns.
mhm.
By the way, if you use my
Oh,
acorns
gosh.
link, you get $20 instead of the $5 if
Obvious sponsor plug. Yeah. Yeah.
you signed up with someone else's link. So go get that money. I don't know, man. You already have your plan. There's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna budget on your 3,500 because you're about to get enough.
Also, when did he quit his job? Because I could maybe spend more than they make. I don't really think it's gonna help me though. Though he did probably have late fees. He missed on paying the car. I don't know.
The job that makes more money anyway. So that's not how we would
I'm
budget.
reaching
That's
for
not
straws
how
at
we
this
would
point.
teach you
I
to
don't think
budget
it's
in the
gonna
budgeting
happen.
program. You already have your plan. You already have your thing. This kind of feels
Yeah, just over a month ago he
this was
quit. So
more
yeah.
of a compared to basically every episode, this was definitely more of a
Business.
putting your situation on display so other people could hear it out of interest and maybe learn from it. But there's nothing, honestly, I'm sorry, for you to walk away with.
Anyone
Oh,
with
really?
$10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify
Well, I
for
guess
help
it's
from
more like
National
go to
Debt
a
Relief.
lawyer,
Minimum
go
payment
to type situation.
You already have your thing. You've
Get-
decided you're going through
maybe
bankruptcy,
talk
you're
to
getting the
CPA,
repo,
maybe.
it's whatever. You've already decided, and you're putting your actions in place, and you're putting your money in different places to do that. So a really exciting thing that you are I don't know how to answer that through everything. Question and give a clue. Episode, but the tag rates are always up in the most content that's ever been in a YouTube membership. Link in the description.
Here's a question: have you ever seen how people catch rats in a bucket of water? Do I want to know? Do I want to know? Because rats are adorable and they're smart as heck. I don't. Do I want to know?
Description below.
What do you think about the Tesla situation? What would I do there? Just keep it? Say F it, just keep it?
I would just well, if I was
because that's just $900 a month.
second.
You know what I mean?
Well, that is a lot of money, but again, you can afford.
Honestly, my original plan. Okay, because part of the reason why I got my cat is one, a family friend just had kittens and they needed a place to put the kittens, so I took her in. And the other reason is because my dude was graduating college and I would be all alone, so I needed company. And at that point, I was thinking about getting emotional support rats, but my apartment wouldn't allow it, and then also I'd be sad because they have very short lifespans. But I almost got rats. I still kind of want to get rats. Please tell me the rats end up okay. Please. Thinking the chickens need to be humbled? Hmm. Needs to stop buying stuff he can't afford and creating more debt, but he probably believes the Steve Harvey advice that you can only get rich off of other people's money. Oh God, that's horrible advice. That's horrible advice.
According to you. The thing is, for me, it's more the behavior of it. It's the
Actually, now that I think about it, I think my future father-in-law would deal with rats when he was younger in a bucket situation. And I don't like that story. When I read Opium, I thought One Punch Man based.
you're always trying to better the system, and some people can do this. Like I take advantage of certain things in the system, but it has actually worked for me. You're getting in worse and worse positions. Again, what I would do would affect the overall situation that you're already planning to do. Again, I would sell the other car.
I saw One Punch Man too when I typed
the
it.
other one's a fun car anyway. It's not used for work.
Yeah,
Whatever.
no, I agree with you. I agree.
But again, you're not doing
Like, I enjoyed what I saw of One Punch Man, but I'm definitely more of a Mob Psycho person. I love that show so much. That's probably my favorite.
that because you want to go through bankruptcy.
In terms of
and
anime.
your lawyer's telling you not to do that. So it's just.
He's saying if I sold the Porsche because I paid it off this year, filing for bankruptcy so soon would cause red flags, and they would say,
Don't tell me about sad rats, okay? I like them. They're cute. We're gonna watch cute rat videos after this, and I'm gonna feel better, okay?
like, hey, you were trying to hide
Exactly,
money.
and because going through
whatever.
bankruptcy is what you want to do, that's obviously what I would do. We can't do. So it's just, there's sorry, it's just not. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
This is keep us updated. It'll be an interesting thing to follow, but I'm sorry this conversation wasn't as beneficial to you as
I was hoping
I'd
I
like
would
to
get.
see.
I was hoping I would get some kind of guidance on the personal side on like
what-
where.
what
Okay.
personal
Just
side?
in terms of
where
like
I'm
spending on
overspending,
paying
if,
off
like,
your
where
personal
I'm
debt.
Yes,
dropping
you're
too much
overspending.
money
You're
and-
spending $1,500 a month on food. You
It sucks because he's not even bankrupt, yeah. But he's acting like he's gonna be.
not to eat. You spend
So he's choosing to do it regardless. He probably didn't have to. I don't know.
$1,000 on
I could be wrong.
groceries. You say again, we could do $500 for yourself. If you have to pay for your girlfriend, let's call it $700. You can probably do $700, $800. You know, $700
on groceries.
On groceries.
What about eating out?
aggressively meal prepping? $0 on eating out.
That's
Okay.
why.
Until you're completely debt free, because
Yeah.
unless your
Why?
bankruptcy clears everything, unless you're gonna
I don't
do
think
that.
I don't think that's how it works. Is it?
Exactly. So
Yeah, I don't
you're
think
still
it
gonna have to
clears
pay through debt, and you're gonna have to get a fully funded emergency fund. Then you're gonna have to again. So it's just like
Like, I'm not the biggest fan of chickens, to be fair. Because, like, chickens are kind of crazy. Like, one of their own will pass in front of them, and they'll go and eat them. Because they don't give a shit. Because chickens are freaking crazy. But still, I still feel bad for the chickens.
nothing I say even matters, because like you're just what about going out to eat? Why would going out to eat be in your budget? It wouldn't be.
Stop with the Seriously though, stop. He can get 500K in 3 or 4 years. He's paying for it like 75% of that debt. Yeah, or he's paying for like 75% of that debt. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. So, yeah, that's it. One thing I am kind of happy to see is I like the trade you're in.
Yeah.
And I like that even.
Yeah, the house isn't in foreclosure. The house is fine. Yeah. And his house is
Our
protected.
partners at Course Careers, you can get certifications in the trades
Another
that like,
obvious
you're doing.
sponsor
They're
plug.
launching those this year. It's really cool to see. So I do like that. You could have a positive future in front of you. You are set in your ways. You're set in your plan. Nothing I say is going to do anything. I could build out a budget. It doesn't matter because you just said, what about eating out? Why would eating out even be in your thing right now?
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
done. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm done. This isn't beneficial. This is honestly, it's feeling more like a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
We're still
Kind
gonna
of,
do our
I
post
guess,
show
because
for
he already
everyone
has
to
a
visit.
plan.
I know
That
there's
might
much
not
more
be a great
drama
plan.
stuff. outside of the finances, and we'll bring that in when we're bringing on our producers. But spending a budget, I mean, you're overspending because you're not making anything because you left your job. 0 out of 10 debt. Come on, you owe. I'm surprised. Do you owe the IRS anything?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Wait, I thought you said you did.
I had
0
I
out of 10.
talked to my tax guy, and he says I don't owe anything.
Wait, I thought you said that you did.
Like, he
0 out
he
of
did my
10.
taxes.
What?
Well, I guess you haven't really been making money, so.
Yeah. So like last year, the business was like negative.
now
100
confused.
something thousand.
I gotcha.
Like, yeah. So
0 out of 10 for debt though, because you do have things just not even paying on. Emergency fund, there is 10,000 there, but it's meant to pay for the floor, right? 0 out of 10. Retirement.
Acorns has 8,000.
Yeah, that's for retirement. Acorns, dramatically behind for your age.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 2 out of 10. Real
Not
estate,
sure
you
if
do
that's
own
even a
home, you have
2.
leverage on it. What's your interest
Maybe a
rate?
1.
2.9.
And your payment's 5 or
1,400.
1,400.
I think it was like 1,400.
Okay, you sold the house. How many years have you owned it?
This one, bought it in 21, so 3 years.
Okay. What's your equity position in the home?
100,000.
Okay, great. 7 out of 10 real estate.
Okay. So that's going to carry a lot. Let's see what we got.
Do we count the military disability for anything, towards anything?
Towards your income.
3,700.
Yeah, towards your income, but that's not a category because it's about managing your finances, not how much you're bringing in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hammer financial score 2 out of 10. Make sure to check out all the resources.
Okay, it's still
linked in the
half.
description.
We're fine with keeping the rates. Their score way too high. IRS could be because he thought he should have been 1099 but paid through W-2 when he shouldn't have, so he might owe nothing. Okay.
Description below is there what I use or would use in specific situations, including the budgeting and investing class, which are the best in the internet, which are now bundled at a 15% discount. Make sure to check that out. And now join our membership and come watch the post show, an extra 20 minutes of drama. Today on the Financial Audit Post Show. Why do you think you are someone that needs 3 cars?
I consider myself very bougie.
As in living
like
above your
nice
means.
things. I just
Okay.
like nice things. I don't know.
Well, you straight up said
A
it.
Porsche, an Audi, a Tesla.
I like standing out. I guess that's what I like to do. Bodybuilding, for
Dude.
example, I did that. You know what I mean? I was able to do that. I look like that.
Yeah, but you worked for
right?
that. You're
Yeah.
just borrowing
Okay.
for a car.
To watch the
Yeah.
Financial Audit Post Show, click the join button below.
It looks
I've
like
had
it'll
the
be an
free
interesting
version of
one.
Grammarly, but upgrading to Grammarly Premium has been a game changer in my
Be
everyday life. The premium
gone. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we got for comments. As a builder, okay, like a contractor builder, I'm assuming. As a builder for 15 years, we never use our money to build anything. Our clients fund every step of every project. Otherwise, you fail like this guy. Okay. Porsche, Audi, Tesla. He needs the last horseman of the apocalypse. Ooh. Get immediate bullshitter vibes from this guy. He's running insurance scams on customers and lying about his disability for VA benefits. Okay, that seems like a stretch. I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that. McLaurin, maybe. That's gonna complete the set. Caleb asking how every vet is on the clean retirement plan, non-deployed disability is already my favorite trend. I mean, it's interesting for sure. This is just a very first impression, but this guy's coming off as a liar. He would be the ultimate used car salesman, where he could charm and bulldoze you into a sale. Well, he does commission. He does do sales. This is the reality of appearing rich while you're an influencer. You don't have a rich lifestyle. You don't have that rich lifestyle. You financed it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair. Guy claims full-time disability, was never deployed, but he's a bodybuilder and works full-time. What the fuck is going on in this country? That's fair, actually. That's fair. That's a fair assessment, I guess. Nah, it's Lambo for sure. Ooh, those actually look nice. I wasn't kidding about the rats, by the way. Look at them! See, this is our palate cleanser. Look at them. Look at them go! Little guys. You know if, like, a rat gets close to you, they'll go and clean your teeth? Because they do that for other rats. So it's pretty cute. I want to put butterfly doors on your truck. What? Oh, he had piercings on his ears? Okay. Not doing it, but want to. Look at him! Look at him! Ah! Look at the teeth! It's so snuggly. They're social, so you should always have more than one rat, but probably of the same gender, so that you don't get more rats. Look at them! They're so snuggly! The tail! Oh my gosh, he has a sock! Look at him go! Aw, grooming little guy. Sleepy little rat. Belly rubs for a rat. Yeah, they need companionship for sure. Never get a lone rat. Yeah, see, they want to clean you. The rats want to clean you. Also, make sure that they always have something to chew on. Doesn't necessarily need to be rats, but it helps. True. If you have like another type of companionship, probably not like a cat or something, that would freak them out though. But you also always need something for them to chew on because they're rodents. And the thing about rodents is their teeth will keep growing constantly. So that's why they are always chewing on something, so that they wear down their teeth so it doesn't go through their skull and kill them. Oh, there's a little heart shape! The person totally arranged it, but it's adorable. They're so sleepy. Yeah, their teeth continue to grow. I still want a pet rat eventually. I know I'm gonna be sad when they pass away, but look at them! They're so cute! Exactly. Their teeth are like our fraud schemes, unending. So cute! So sleepy. Ooh, curled up little guys. And they have hands, and they use them. So freaking cute. So freaking cute. I love rats. I think you got a bingo, VV. Didn't he use a business credit card for personal use? Fair. We can count it, but it won't be in the VOD. They probably won't be in the VOD. But we can count it as a bingo. Also, rats tend to be highly intelligent and capable of some tool use. Yes, like it's them, and they do tool use, and also ravens and stuff do it, and that's pretty cool. Next time on the Caleb Hammer Reactions, what will the content gotcha bring us? Who knows? Join us next time on Twitch. Same rat time. Same rat channel. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and follow on Twitch if you're interested in seeing these live. I hope you have a good day, and thank you for your time. Goodbye.